the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to our second game of today's triple header. The last triple header on Football Nation for the 2025-2026 NFL season. This is game number 2, and we've got a good one coming at you guys in just a moment here. They did push this game back 30 minutes. Originally, the start time was supposed to be at 3 p.m. Instead, it's now 3:30, and we are still waiting for the kickoff here. Philadelphia Eagles enter this game at 11-6. The San Francisco 49ers enter this game at 12-5. And I have no idea who is going to win this game. This is going to be wild. I get voodoo vibes, says Daniel. Voodoo vibes. Voodoo. Okay. Hello to Cape Suzanne. Looks like Eagles. Eagles in the house. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles, says T Nguyen. I can't exactly read what the second half of this comment says right here. I don't know, but the first half makes sense to me. The second half, I don't quite understand that. What's going on, Cape Suzanne? What's going on, Gary Streen? I think the 49ers will win, says Gary. Seattle, says Flying Monkey. Let's go. 3rd and 1, says IRL. Back in from Thailand, says Tom. What up, Tom? What up, Stunt Girl? What up, Roy Williams? Back for more. Wow, wow. Wow, whoa. Hey, that's Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money. Push the tush, says working. We might today. We might today. They might do a lot of tush pushing today, but we're about to find out. Daniel Medina asking, what did you eat, Mario? It's actually what we were talking about. Nothing yet, but I will be hungry between this stream and the next one. I had breakfast while I was setting up for everything. I think I can hold off till the end of this, let's call it a shift. I think I can hold off to the end of this shift right now. My guess is that they also pushed back the game for later tonight, past the 7:15 mark, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, got my cheat sheets ready to go. You can see San Francisco 49ers cheat sheet right here. Philadelphia Eagles cheat sheet right here. We're good to go, man. We got this. It's going to be a good day. Offense, defense, always be prepared, folks. Always be prepared. If you're heading into battle, you should always have your weapons with you. These are mine. Likes all around. Go Niners, says Turbs. What up, Turbs? Okay, guys, I got to know. I got to know before this game gets started, first of all, why we still don't have kickoff and why CBS Sports has a bunch of wrestling and nonsense on my TV screen here. Let me just go make sure that this is the right channel because this does not look right. I'll be right back. I guess that's right. What is this? Why is there luchador and car racing on right now? Mexico City round 2? Eso no tiene nada que ver. I don't understand what's going on here. This does not look like the right channel. It feels like it's the right channel because it says that this is the channel, but this does not look like the right channel. And I'm still waiting for kickoff here right now. I'm genuinely concerned that this is not the correct channel. It's on Paramount also, says Joanne Torre. Okay, hang on. What the hell is this? I'm so confused. Is anybody else Is anybody else watching this right now? Is anybody, there's no access to the screen right now. It says that this is the channel that this is on, specifically people in San Antonio. Is anybody here seeing this nonsense here? Should be on Fox. Hockey says it should be on Fox. I think it should be on Fox too. I still don't see a kickoff right now. Okay, let's change the channel, but God bless. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm on Fox, and there is no game on right now. For my channel where I'm standing right now, it's on NBC/Peacock. Someone said Prime. Baby, come back, says JT. We still don't have kickoff in this game, and they are literally talking about drag racing and luchadores, and I don't know what the hell is going on. 3:43 p.m. says no FKS Gaming. Is that when it's going to start? People think that the Niners are going to win, says DG Ruthless. Brock Purdy is the clutch master. 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, bet. Apparently everyone is watching FIFA here, says Juana. Well, I hope so. But that's not the game that we got going on. What? I'm so livid right now. I don't understand. It's not on, says Anna. She says you're right. It's not on right now. So at least Anna is letting me know that they are gaslighting us right now. We're supposed to have NFL football on right now. It's 3:36 p.m., and this game was supposed to start 6 minutes ago, and they're still not in here on the action. Still nothing going on. Normally, I have a drive chart automated by ESPN. That has not popped up. Texas said, nah, no football for you. Clint says that it's on Fox. It's on NFL Network. Says Ted. You know what? Let's check it out on NFL Network, Ted. Let's see. Look, this is killing me right now. This is absolutely, someone says overtime incoming. I'm watching a stream, says nice guy. Well, I'm sitting here refreshing ESPN. The game has not started yet. There is no kickoff just yet. I don't know why this is up right now, but seeing commercials on Fox 1, says Miri Michiru. Channel 29, says B-Bowls. Fox Sports 1, says Robert Zamora. Let's check Fox Sports 1. I found the damn game. It is on Fox Sports 1 right now. So I've logged into Fox Sports 1. I'm set up right now. We still do not have kickoff, but at least I can see the field, and I feel a little more confident about the fact that this was absolutely a disaster. Late kickoff, game just started now. Actually, game still has not started. They pushed this back all day, man. This game was supposed to start at 3:30. It's on YouTube TV. Says, oh, and I know it's on YouTube TV. It's supposed to be on YouTube TV. Couldn't find it anywhere on YouTube TV. Had to log into Fox Sports 1. Weather delay, question mark? No, I don't see any rain coming in right now. I don't see any rain. Man, I cannot believe that it took this long out here. And right now, I'm looking at the field right now. We're still in pre-game warm-ups. So, this whole time, I could have been doing my pre-game warm-ups. Okay. So we are all settled in. There is still no action to be had right now, but we can at least talk about these players, or I guess we can't. They are lining up now for kickoff, I guess. This is an absolute disaster, bro. Who you got, says nice guy. I'm not taking a pick. I'm not taking a pick right now. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the game. Man in the tie with the elite takes, as always. Best football channel on YouTube, hands down. Let's go, Football Nation forever, says Christian Songs of Hope and Dell. What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Okay, so finally we are getting kickoff. That was a pain in my side for sure. Let's just call it that. In my backside. We've got a 1st and 10 coming up now as we've got our kickoff. The 15, the 20, the 24, down at the 24-yard line. Looks like San Francisco, Brian Robinson Jr. Gonna get the football. Lance, take 2, brother. Yeah, seriously. This is it right now. Okay, let's refresh this. I got a 1st and 10 coming up at the 24-yard line for the San Francisco 49ers. We'll take a few seconds off the clock right now. 49ers have the football to start this game. Welcome to Football Nation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get all of my drive charts and stats put together. 4 minutes and 14:55 motion from Kittle to the bottom of the screen. Under center right now. Brock Purdy takes it and tosses it to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey to the left-hand side. He will lose yardage. It'll be a loss of 2. It brings up a 2nd down. Don't know why it says 3rd down and 10. But this is 2nd down. It'll be a loss of yardage. 2nd down and 11. We'll start this clock. Okay. So this game was able to find it on Fox Sports 1. Otherwise, I think I would have had a pretty big delay between the two. Okay. 2nd and 11, dropping back, looking left, and throwing this one upfield. The catch is going to be made on the run. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 35, the 25, the 20, the 15, and down at the 15-yard line, call it the 16. Looks like Robinson picks up 61 yards. DeMarcus Robinson, who are you? Big 1st down, San Francisco 49ers. 1st and 10 coming up from the 16-yard line. It's a 1st down, San Fran. And the 49ers are inside of the red zone just like that. Showing off the moves. Here's a handoff, and this one goes nowhere. For CMC, it's a 2nd down and 10. Okay, that happened fast. That's how we do, says Jay Thomas. Wow, San Francisco. Fun start, says Sean. Okay. Big play right out the gate. Brock Purdy has completed 1 pass for 61 yards to DeMarcus Robinson. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. I got a 2nd down and 10 at the Philly 16-yard line. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap, taking the snap, looking to the right, surveying. Purdy throws it up the middle. Catch will be made here. Big grab by Christian McCaffrey on 2nd and 10. That's good for 11, and it's good for a San Francisco 49ers. 1st down. 1st down for San Fran. It's 1st and goal coming up now. 1st and goal coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. McCaffrey is giggity, says JP Dawson. Let's go, says Alton. This is a terrible start, says JT Rice. Nice catch, says Living Like Larry. Okay, Shotgun formation. Brock Purdy at the 5-yard line takes the snap and hands it off to CMC. Up the middle he goes. He'll pick up about 3 yards. It brings up a 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal for Christian McCaffrey. Football at the Philadelphia 2-yard line. Football at the Philadelphia 2-yard line. Honestly, the inability to find the game had me so stressed out. I am literally sweating right now. The game is just getting started, and I have been in the office for the past 10 minutes. And that was so stressful to not have visibility on the game, I cannot even begin to explain. But we're back. 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Purdy fakes the toss, shoots to the end zone. Demarcus Robinson is in for the touchdown. Touchdown! San Francisco! San Francisco 49ers will be the first to score in this game, and the score is now 6-0. Opening drive, less than 4 minutes. Honestly, barely 3 minutes taken off the clock, and the Philadelphia Eagles defense is nowhere to be found. Demarcus Robinson gets 2 targets and 63 yards plus a touchdown. Here comes the snap from the right hash. The extra point attempt is up and in. The extra point attempt is good. The score is 7-0. Okay, so we're good. Good game. Janet Jones saying, relax, dude. We're here. We're here. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the opening drive of the game. How about we take care of our pregame? I know the game has already started, but I think it's important that we look at all of this data, guys. Coming into this game, the San Francisco 49ers are the number 6 seed in the NFC. Points per game, this team is averaging 25. The defense is giving up 21. Yards per game, offensively, they're putting up 350. Defensively, they're giving up 340. We look at yards per play. Offensively, they're putting up 5.5. Defensively, they're giving up 5.6. But when it comes to 3rd down efficiency, there is no better team in the National Football League than the San Francisco 49ers at converting 3rd down opportunities. About 50-50 shot this season for the San Francisco 49ers. And inside the red zone, they are a top 5 team. So top shelf on critical downs. Defensively, on 3rd downs, they give up a success rate of just 40% and a red zone efficiency to opposing offenses of just 53-54%. The San Francisco 49ers, with 11:51 left to go in the first quarter, have taken a 7-point lead. We have seen these pass catchers do their things. Really, it's just been Demarcus Robinson. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey has 3 carries for 2 yards. Brock Purdy has attempted 3 passes. 1 pass to Christian McCaffrey. That one was caught for 11. The other passes, 2 of them, Demarcus Robinson, good for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. Sky Moore and Jawan Jennings going to be your other 2 wide receivers. George Kittle, your tight end. Offensive line, number 71, you've got Trent Williams at number 71. Number 74, Spencer Burford. Number 64, Jake Brendel. Number 77, right guard, going to be Dominic Pooney. And right tackle, number 68, Colton Mikovits. This makes up your San Francisco 49ers offense. The offense just scored. We're also about to take a look at the offense here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley in the backfield there in the engine room for the Philadelphia Eagles. Top pass catchers today for Philadelphia, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Jahan Dotson. Dallas Goedert also going to be available for today's contest. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reigning Super Bowl champions in this game against the San Francisco 49ers, and you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to be trying to get back to the Super Bowl again this year. Offensive line, Jordan Mailata, left tackle. Left guard, Landon Dickerson. At center today, number 64, Brett Toth. Right guard, number 56, going to be Tyler Steen. And right tackle, number 65, Lane Johnson. This makes up the Philadelphia Eagles offense. We're about to see them take the field. By the way, it is windy enough that we are going to need a holder of the football during kickoffs here. That kickoff is returned from the 5. Out to the 25 quickly, the 30, the 35, down at the 37-yard line for Philadelphia. Britton Covey brings this one out. We got a 1st and 10 coming up now for the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, Eagles fans. E-A-G-L-E-S. Let's see if these Eagles fans, by the way, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I hate everybody here. 1st and 10 coming up right now. 1st and 10, 11:45, single back formation from the 37-yard line. Philadelphia going to do this right now. Jalen Hurts under center. Hurts takes it. He hands this off to Saquon Barkley, who picks up 2 yards on the play. This will bring up a 2nd down and 8. You know, if we were going to have a day, any day, for Saquon Barkley to have a good day, it should be today. And the same is true for Christian McCaffrey. 2 running backs who have really underwhelmed in production this season. We line up here for a 2nd down and 8. Football at the Philadelphia 39-yard line. We got a shotgun formation. Trips to the left-hand side. It's going to be a handoff and cuts to the weak side. Saquon's on the run. The 50, the 40, the 35, down at about the 32-yard line. 1st down, Philadelphia. Eagles pick up their 1st down. And this is across midfield at San Francisco 32-yard line. Ooh, baby. It's going to be one of those games, huh? It might be. Add a little bit of time here. So 1st and 10 coming up now. Saquon Barkley, 2 carries, good for 31 yards. This drive started at about the 30. Where did we start this drive? Well, this drive started, looks like at about the 37, according to my drive chart down below. It's nice to have those drive charts. They're there for a reason. Nice to have those drive charts. They're there for a reason. So 1st and 10. Football at the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation here. Hands up as Jalen Hurts waits for this snap. He takes it, turns around, and hands it off to Saquon Barkley on 1st and 10 from the 32. Saquon Barkley will pick up 5 yards and move the football out to the San Francisco 27. It's 2nd down and 5 at the San Fran 27-yard line. The football will be placed on the right hash. Philadelphia Eagles on the 27, heading in right now. They're introducing the San Francisco 49ers secondary. We'll introduce them in just a moment as well. So shotgun formation. Saquon Barkley to the left of Jalen Hurts. I got motion on the field right now from our big tight end. It's going to be a little play action here. Looking to the right-hand side and finding A.J. Brown on the other side of that pass. That's good for another Philadelphia Eagles 1st down. So 9:53 here left to go. A.J. Brown picks up 10 yards on 2nd down and 5. And it's a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 17-yard line. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. The Philadelphia Eagles are inside of 49ers territory. Jalen Hurts will take it and fake it. Pump fake, gets a man off his feet. He'll find, it looks like this time the catch will be made underneath by, looks like Dallas Goedert. So Dallas Goedert will pick up 4 yards. It brings up a 2nd down. It's a 2nd down and 6. Dallas Goedert makes the grab. Football at the San Francisco 13. Refresh this drive chart. There we go. We're at the San Francisco 13-yard line. It's 2nd down and 6. Shotgun formation here. Waiting for it. Jalen Hurts directs traffic once again. Hurts tosses this one forward. It's Devontae Smith on the run. He'll get wrapped up and dropped on this play. Well done defensively by Sam O. Sam O makes the stop. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. It's a 3-yard gain for Devontae Smith on the jet sweep. Okay. 3rd down and 3. Devontae Smith picks up 3 yards. Jalen Hurts. Single back, actually shotgun formation. It was an empty backfield. Saquon Barkley was lined up in the slot. He's now standing to the right of Jalen Hurts. A 3rd down and 3 from the 10-yard line. Saquon Barkley gets this down to the 6. That's a 4-yard gain, and that's good for a 1st down. It's 1st and goal, Philadelphia. 1st down, Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles pick up a 1st down. Ooh, how is that not a holding call there, ref? Interesting no call. Interesting no call right there. Kind of looked like a hold to me. But I'm not on the field, so here we go. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Call it the 7-yard line. This drive has gone 7 plays, 56 yards, and a little over 4 minutes. We're past the midway point of the 1st quarter. A toss to Saquon Barkley on the right-hand side. Saquon takes this inside the 5, down at the 4. It's 2nd down and goal. At the 4-yard line, it's 2nd down and goal. I think we can see a very predictable kind of game here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Goddard, and Smith. That's to be expected. 2nd down and goal. 4-yard line. Jalen Hurts directing traffic right now. Grant Calcaterra to the top of the screen. Hurts under center. Steps back in more motion from Goddard. It's a handoff to Saquon. Saquon fights for yardage. He does not get to the end zone, but he does get to the 1-yard line. It's a 3rd down and goal from the 1. 3rd and goal, hurry up offense. The Eagles get back to their feet. And this could be the sacred tush push. Looks like the exact same play, the exact same formation. The exact same play, but they hand this off on an end around. It works out magically. Fantastic. It's a handoff to Dallas Goedert. It's a touchdown, Philadelphia. And the Eagles gonna get a touchdown here. Dallas Goedert gonna punch this one in, and that's good for 6 points. Philadelphia. Left-hand side, Goddard was on the move. Turned around, handed it off, put it in the belly of the beast, and he easily jogs into the end zone. Here comes the extra point attempt to tie this thing up, guys. Extra point attempt is up, and the extra point attempt is a doink. It's no good. The extra point attempt is unsuccessful. Jake Elliott missed the PAT. 6:16 left to go, and the Eagles trail by 1. I wonder if that's going to come back to haunt them later in this one. No good on the PAT. Brutal miss right there. Okay. Don't worry, guys. He'll update the money line. I will update the money line. Did I have the other one from the previous team? Okay. There you go, guys. My bad. My bad. We're all set here. Money line. Let's make sure this one's also the correct one and not from the previous game. Okay, we should be good to go. Okay, guys. Here's a quick head-to-head comparison of these two quarterbacks. They've both had a chance to drive. Looks like both of them were able to cash in today. Brock Purdy missed a lot of time this season, guys. Brock Purdy missed a lot of time this season. I think he missed, what, 8 games? I think Brock Purdy had Mac Jones fill in for 8 games. What's going on with my hair? Okay. You got one job, says Edward. Doink. That was it, man. No good. The extra point attempt was not there. Okay, folks. Brock Purdy. This season, 2,167 passing yards despite missing a ton of time. Rushing yards, 147 compared to 421. Total touchdowns, 33 to 23. Interceptions, Brock Purdy did play less games. He has been a liability from that perspective, but Jalen Hurts has been bagged a lot this season. I like Brock Purdy better from the completion percentage and passer rating standpoint, and if I had to choose quarterback right now, if I had to choose my quarterback in a fantasy draft and it's either take Jalen Hurts in the 5th round or pick up Brock Purdy in the 11th, I'll take Brock Purdy. Heads up, I don't know, man. It's pretty close. It is pretty close. San Francisco 49ers defense has been questionable. 49ers defense has been sus all season. Of course, missing Fred Warner and missing Nick Bosa does not help. this team, but the Eagles have been pretty good this season. Here's the yeah, they're showing the extra PAT right now. They're showing the PAT, and Elliott just missed that thing. Anyways, Eagles, big advantage here in turnovers forced and in sacks created this season. More than twice the sacks, and turnovers forced, big advantage for them as well. I'd take the Eagles defense over the 49ers defense this season, but the 49ers offense is starting to finally get their stuff together here. They are finally starting to get their stuff together here. Okay, didn't bring up a couple of additional graphics here, guys. We do got to bring up the defenses, and I want to talk about the coaches at some point throughout this game, but we got a lot of time left. So, let's get recalibrated. Here is our kickoff. Down by 1, the Eagles send this back to San Francisco. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. Brian Robinson Jr. will get it out to the 26. The wind is really wild, and it's a variable, says Big Bud. It's crazy, says Big Bud. Well, you know what? If any team should have been ready for that wind, Big Bud, it's the home team. 49ers were able to figure it out. 49ers are on the road. They got their PAT. I don't know. Okay. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, single back formation. Left hash from the 26-yard line. A toss to the right side. Kyle Juszczyk is there to block, but Christian McCaffrey says, nah, I'm going to cut this way instead. McCaffrey cuts. He picks up 4. It's a 2nd down and 4. Excuse me, a 2nd down and 6 coming up for the 49ers. This moves the football from the 26-yard line to the San Francisco 30. 30-yard line. It's a 2nd down and 6. Hurry up offense, no huddle here. We're back in a shotgun, and Purdy takes the snap. A 4-man rush coming in. Looks to the right, throws to the right. This pass is broken up. Well done. This time it's Quinion Mitchell who says, no, sir. And the defense gets the win on 2nd down. It brings up a 3rd down and 6. Football remains at the San Francisco 30, and we're now looking at a possible 3 and out. Quinion Mitchell, ooh, hands got in just a little bit early. Just a little bit early. 3rd down and 6. Okay, McCaffrey standing to the left right now of Brock Purdy. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Purdy takes the snap and looks to the left. Runs out of time quickly. Will find his man on the left-hand side. The catch is made, but it's just a gain of 3. It's Demarcus Robinson once again. It brings up a 4th down and 3, and I think we're going to see the punt team come out for the first time today. So the 49ers able to score on their opening drive, but the Eagles defense made some adjustments. Good job by the Eagles defense. It's time to punt this thing away. 4th down. Thomas Morstead going to punt this away over to Britton Covey, excuse me. Thomas Morstead going to punt to Covey. On 4th down and 3, this boot is an ugly-looking punt from Morstead. This is going to be a shallow punt, and it goes out of bounds shy of the 30. Ultimately, a kind of a weak punt, 35 yards. 35 yards on the punt, and the Philadelphia Eagles take over on the 32-yard line. Ugly punt right there. The wind definitely a factor on that punt. Anyways, Eagles do get the football back, but we are cutting to a commercial break. So, commercial break, 1st and 10 at the Philly 32. Let's take a look at this, guys. Let's take a look at the form coming into this game. 49ers coming into this game. San Francisco had the bye week in Week 14. They won against the Titans, they won against the Colts, and they won against the Bears in Week 17. But they got that L. They took that L to the Seattle Seahawks in Week 18. Took that L to the Seahawks in Week 18. So, the final score here was 13-3. They beat the Chicago Bears 42-38. They beat the Colts 48-27, and they beat, by the way, Mac Jones, when he played, he was doing a great job, but then Purdy comes back in Week 11. They beat the Cardinals, they beat the Carolina Panthers, they beat the Browns, and they beat the Tennessee Titans. All of those should have been easily handled by the 49ers anyways. Then they play the Colts, they play the Bears, and they play the Seattle Seahawks. And literally, Brock Purdy had only played 2 teams that were postseason caliber coming back, the Bears and the Seahawks, and they split, or Purdy himself split. So, do what you will with that information. We'll take a look at the form the same way here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Now, the Eagles had that game against the LA Chargers. They took an L against the LA Chargers back in Week 14 on Monday Night Football. They shut out the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 15. They played the Eagles in Week 16 and won on Saturday. They beat the Buffalo Bills here as well, barely, but they beat the Buffalo Bills in Week 17. Definitely a confidence booster there. Dropped the game to the Washington Commanders in Week 18. Maybe it was because they were trying to rest some players. But the Eagles coming into this week, their last 5 weeks, they're sitting at a 3-2 record as they head into this game. That doesn't really mean too much. If you want to try to read the tea leaves and everything in between, you can try to maybe see what headspace these Eagles are coming into this game with. But really, man, it's the postseason, so anything can happen. 32-yard line, right hash. Single back formation. Devontae Smith is the motion man right now. Snap and a handoff to Saquon Barkley. Moves it from the 32 to the 33. It's a 2nd down and 9, and we start the clock once again. Saquon Barkley picks up 1 yard. He's pushed back on this play by, looks like Eric Kendricks, who the Dallas Cowboys should not have let go. And neither should the Chargers, for that matter. Eric Kendricks was leading the Chargers in tackles. He goes to the Dallas Cowboys. He leads the Dallas Cowboys in tackles. He goes to the San Francisco 49ers. He's been an absolute beast, man. I don't know why they keep letting this guy go. Left hash right now. Snap coming in. Saquon gets the carry. Saquon takes it on 2nd down and 9 from the 33 to the 35. It's a 2-yard gain and brings up a 3rd down and 5. Not a good gain and not a good day so far necessarily for Saquon Barkley. 8 carries, 48 yards. I guess that's not terrible. He is averaging 6 yards per carry right now. 6 yards per carry on the dot for Saquon Barkley. I guess it could be worse. We line up for 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 at the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side. Jalen Hurts moving Devontae Smith. Here comes the snap, and Hurts looking in that direction, changes his mind, fires up the middle. The catch is made by Darius Cooper. Catch made by Darius Cooper. Diamador Lenore makes the tackle. 1st down, Philadelphia. Eagles pick up a 1st down right now. And all of a sudden, I got so hungry. Hungry for some Eagle meat. Come on, 49ers. Let's see what happens here. Can this defense get it together? Philadelphia Eagles take the snap. They fake the handoff, looking left, airing this one out. Coming back for it, A.J. Brown makes the grab. He picks up 8 yards. That brings up a 2nd down and 2. A.J. Brown picks up 8. This moves the football from the Philadelphia 44 to the San Francisco 48. We are across midfield. Philadelphia Eagles are approaching and heading this direction into 49ers territory. 25-mile-an-hour winds today, guys. That's a lot of wind. 2nd down and 2. Football at the 48 in 49ers territory. Jalen Hurts under center. Will fake the handoff on a little play action. Likes this look. He delivers this shot deep upfield. It's airmail. Nobody near it. That was a dangerous-looking throw and should have been picked off by the 49ers defense. Instead, Jalen Hurts survives the play. Intended receiver seemed to have been Dallas Goedert upfield. It stops the clock with 2:15, and it's 3rd down and 2 at the San Francisco 48-yard line. Unc is going to grab his chair. First quarter is almost over. Almost. Casi. Okay. Break. Eagles will line up. Jalen Hurts, a running back to either side of him. Looks like they've got one big tight end at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be a handoff to Saquon Barkley on 3rd down and 2. He picks up just a yard. It brings up a 4th down and 1 at the San Francisco 47. Do you go for it or no? Do you go for it or no? This is no man's land, folks. This is no man's land. I think you got to go for it. Break! They line up. They are lined up to go for it. 1:45 left to go. It's a 4th down and 2 according to my TV screen. Jalen Hurts in an empty backfield on 4th down from the 48-yard line. Hurts will take it. The blitz coming in. Hurts will fire. It's tipped away. It's incomplete. Upton Stout makes the play. Incomplete pass. 1st down. 49ers. San Francisco going to get a hand in on this play. Upton Stout almost intercepted it. It was intended for Devontae Smith. And you can see the 49ers fired up about that one. Okay, guys. Tush push question mark? I didn't see one. Okay. All right. Great defense by the 49ers. Now, 60% of this chat says that the 49ers will win this game. 60% believes that the 49ers will win this game. Bang, bang, 49ers. Bing, bing, 49ers, says Gary McDonald. Niners are on fire so far. I don't think either team is on fire so far. I think both teams have had moderate success, and I think both teams have had their fair share of challenges in this game. 90 seconds, 89 seconds, no, we'll just round it up. 90 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. Don't forget, hey, man, I talk trash about the Philadelphia Eagles, but put some respect on the name. They are the defending Super Bowl champions right now. And the San Francisco 49ers are no strangers to big games as well. I would love for this to be the championship game for the NFC. Instead, we'll probably see the Seattle Seahawks fight for that one. Looks like Slim Faley saying, hit the thumbs up, party people. You heard the man. You heard the man. What up, Slim Faley? Mario, that delay of game. Big America flag. They had trouble rolling it up due to the high winds. Oh. Is that for real? You know, that makes sense. That it took them an extra 10 minutes to roll up the flag, and you got to put some respect on the American flag there as well. I did not know that. Okay. We'll go with it. Folks, I'm going to step away from the chat now. We've got a 1st and 10 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. 1st and 10 from the San Francisco 49ers. They'll start this drive on the 48-yard line here. They're going to start on their own 48-yard line after the turnover on downs. The Philadelphia Eagles tried to go for it on 4th down and 2. They were unsuccessful on the conversion. So far in this game, you can see total yards very, very close here, guys. Both teams with 83 yards. It's even, dead even. 49ers. The only difference is a missed extra point attempt. Christian McCaffrey to the left side of Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy will hand this off to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey will pick up just a yard, and he looks terrible. Christian McCaffrey, 5 carries for 7 yards. Pretty sure my grandma could run farther than that on 5 carries. 5 carries for 7 yards for Christian McCaffrey today. I wonder, if Christian McCaffrey wins the Super Bowl, does he retire? Is he too young to retire? Here's the snap, a look to the left, a throw to the left, the tip in the air, it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings, the intended receiver. Cooper DeJean breaks up the pass, stops the clock. Well done by the Eagles defense. This could be a possible 3 and out now. 49ers on their own 49-yard line. Sounds appropriate to me. 49ers on their own 49-yard line. Cooper DeJean is in there to break up that pass. Well done. The nickelback. Look at this photograph. My voice is trash right now. I cannot sing at this point. Cannot sing at this point. We've got just a few more quarters left to go. Here is the snap, a drop, and a run to the left-hand side. Brock Purdy going to scramble. He will pick up 2 yards as he goes down here. Purdy, 3rd down and 9. It becomes 4th down and 7, and we are going to get a punt here. We're going to need to see this punt before the end of the quarter. Play clock about 10 seconds ahead of the game clock here. Honestly, I don't know that the coffee is helping my voice. It could be hurting my voice. They say to stay away from caffeine, but I need to keep the energy levels up. So here's the punt, guys, from the left hash. Morstead much better on this punt. Ooh, it even takes a friendly bounce, and they'll end up wrapping this up at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and 10 coming up with 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So Eagles get the football back. It's 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line. The drive chart down below will reflect that. The ESPN drive chart way down below here. Well, let's do this. That's better. And we'll see if this one updates. We'll see if this drive chart updates. But for now, 8 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 6-yard line. Very close in this one, folks. It is 7-6, not 6-7. It's 7-6, 49ers. Break! Eagles will line up. Looks like Jalen Hurts has Saquon to the right shoulder here. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith at the bottom. A.J. Brown at the top of the screen here. Play clock down to 3, 2. Snap coming in from his own end zone will deliver to the top of the screen. It's A.J. Brown who makes the grab, a pickup of 7. He goes out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3 seconds here left to go. It's 2nd down and 3. They punch it back in, and this will take us to the end of the quarter. Okay. So, end of the first quarter. When we get back, it'll be the start of the second quarter. It'll also be a 2nd down and 3 here for the Philadelphia Eagles, who officially have the lead when it comes to total yardage today. San Francisco 49ers unable to get anything going on the ground. 49ers might need to be looking at a running back situation. Now, Christian McCaffrey is amazing out of the backfield and as a pass catcher, but we've seen some issues for Christian McCaffrey. You know, the calf tendonitis or the Achilles tendonitis that he was dealing with and some of the other obvious glaring issues for Christian McCaffrey. Kind of like the rushing yards kind of thing. Chat, let's see what's up with you guys. Adrian, says Kevin. Rocky is from Philly, brother. Chet saying we got 20,000 watching earlier today. We sure did, Chet. We sure did. Okay. Reading some of these comments right now, folks. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, it will be 2nd down and 3. Let's see. Soft zones are crazy. Sala needs to go. Eagles by 30, says Wilson. Will soon mark. Both teams have problems, says Sue Mullins. Facts. Go Niners, says Jared Taylor. I'm actually rooting for both teams. They're both my favorite, says Pride. Okay. All right. Let's go 49ers, says Blaze. What up, Blaze? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Okay. We've got a good game today, folks. San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles. You realize this is a crazy matchup right now, right? And you also realize that this is single elimination football. There is no room for error. There is no room for mistakes today. If you make mistakes, you can lose this game, and if you lose this game, there goes your entire season. The entire season gone. So very important to keep that into perspective. Grandma's boy, saying, can I get a shout out? Go 49ers. What up, Grandma's boy? Love bang bang, my baby shot me down, says Roy Williams. Okay, folks, commercial break is over. I'm stepping away from the chats once again. It is time to get locked in. It's 2nd down and 3 with 15 minutes left to go. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Philadelphia with the football here. Jalen Hurts waits for the snap. This time from the 13-yard line, Hurts takes it. He hands this off to Saquon. Saquon up the middle on 2nd down and 3. Will pick up 7 yards. That's good for a Philadelphia Eagles. First down. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles. This moves the football to the Philadelphia 20-yard line. It starts the clock, and we get things rolling once again. So 1st and 10 at the 20. Shotgun formation, trips to the left, motion from Jahan Dotson to the top of the screen. And so now we've got 2 on the left and 2 on the right. Dallas Goedert at the bottom. Jalen Hurts calling a change of play right now. Hurts waits for the snap. A lot of motion on the offensive line. No flags coming in here. Looks to the left, throws to the left. Catch is made by Devontae Smith. And Devontae Smith will get a grab here. Good for 9 yards. So Devontae Smith brings up a 2nd down and 1 after a 9-yard catch. Tackle going to be made right here by C.J. West. It brings up a 2nd down and 1. Just shy of the 30 at the Philadelphia 29. A handoff to Saquon Barkley. Up the middle they go. From the 29 out to the Philadelphia 34. It's another Philadelphia Eagles first down. First down for Philly. It's a 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Jalen Hurts wasting no time, no huddle as they get back to the line. Shotgun formation, motion from Jahan Dotson back to the top of the screen. Philadelphia making some changes here. I think there's some dummy calls, and now we're seeing a lot of misdirection. There's a lot of confusion here by the Philadelphia Eagles, and I don't know if this is by design, but it's tough to watch. Play clock down to 1. The snap coming in. Hurts will look to the left and almost takes the head off of the line judge standing on the sideline. Terrible throw. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass from the 34-yard line. It's a 2nd down and 10 at the 34-yard line. A lot of confusion there. I wonder if that is artificial confusion or if that was actual genuine confusion. Looks like Tank, did they say Tank Bigsby is in on this play at the bottom of the screen? Yeah, he sure is. Okay, I think A.J. Brown might be in at running back right now here as well. Here comes the snap, dropping back. It's actually Devontae Smith who was in at running back, and he's going to be popped after making the catch. He's going to be hit by Jair Brown. That catch will be made, but it goes nowhere. It's a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Call it a 3rd down and 9 at the Philadelphia 35-yard line. The 49ers defense stepping up big on this play. It's a 3rd down. 3rd down. Philadelphia Eagles, shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. It's a 1-point game right now. Devontae Smith is the motion man. Flag going to come in right here. It's going to stop the clock. My guess is false start. It will be a false start. Looks like it's going to be on Jahan Dotson. False start. Offense, number 2. Replay what was already a 3rd down and 9. Becomes 3rd down and 14 after a 5-yard penalty. Guys, the wind is blowing so hard that the uprights are literally swaying back and forth right here in the wind. We got a 3rd down and 15. Drago Balboa blessing the channel. Give me 1 second, Drago. We'll take a look at that right now. Empty backfield for Jalen Hurts. Hurts takes the snap. Hurts dropping back. Hurts will wind up and finds Devontae Smith. Smith is going to be stopped just a yard shy. It's 3rd down and 15. It brings up a 4th down and 1. And my guess is that they are going for it here. They are at the edge of the Philadelphia Eagles. Feathers on the logo. It's a 4th down and 1 at the Philly 43. Drago Balboa with a $50 super saying, Purdy to Hurts. I must break you. Remember, the team with the most points at the end will win. That is true, Drago Balboa. 1st and 10. It's a quarterback sneak. The tush push. Nobody can push tush quite like the Philadelphia Eagles can. It brings up a 1st down, Philadelphia. 1st down for the Eagles. I don't know if I'm having a stroke, but I smell toast or I smell something burning downstairs. Drago Balboa, thank you, dude. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, and they are going to stop the clock right now. The 49ers need to call a timeout here. It's the first timeout of the half for San Francisco. It means they have one less timeout remaining. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all watching. We got 13,000 people in this chat. Be sure to smash that like button. What a good day today, folks. We are looking to get 1 million views today. We are a little bit behind schedule. Even if we pick up 750,000, that would be cool by the end of today. So, officially, we broke a record on this channel, for this channel. I had my first million view day when we covered college football a couple weeks ago. Hoping that today would be my second. We'll see how this goes. Single back formation. Under center right now, pointing into the defense, actually. Jalen Hurts talking with the right side of the line who can't seem to hear him or something. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. A toss to the right-hand side. Saquon Barkley is going to be wrestled down to the ground. Looks like the tackler here going to be Farrell. So, Clelin Ferrell. Even the blue medical tent has blown over right now. The blue medical tent catching all the air, and all of the equipment is going everywhere. This is wild, dude. The sandbags couldn't hold it down. 26-mile-an-hour winds. The uprights are still swaying back and forth. It's a 2nd down and 6 from midfield, guys. 2nd down and 6. Motion from Devontae Smith to the top of the screen. A toss to the left-hand side. This will be caught by Saquon. The 40, the 35, down at the 31-yard line. 1st down. Philadelphia Eagles. 19-yard gain for Saquon Barkley. Way to check back in there, Mr. Saquon. Saquon Barkley checks back in. Thank you again, Drago Balboa, for that super, dude. Appreciate that so much. 1st and 10. 9:50. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right-hand side. Football on the left hash. Jalen Hurts waits for the snap. He takes it, hands this one off to Tank Bigsby, and Bigsby gets his first carry of the day. On 1st and 10, he'll pick up 4. It's a 2nd down and 6. Football to the San Francisco 26-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Football at the San Francisco 26. You can see the drive chart down below as the Eagles continue their march onward into 49ers territory. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. We line up on the right hash for this play. Under center, Jalen Hurts. Looking at the 49ers defense that is showing blitz, but will they blitz on this one? It's going to be another handoff to Tank Bigsby, and Bigsby on 2nd down and 6 will pick up 9, which makes it a 1st down, Philadelphia. It's always sunny in Philadelphia, in case you did not know. The goalpost will swat that kick back, says J.P. Dawson. We are inside the red zone now at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the left side. Tank Bigsby gets down to the 10. He dives for it. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. 7-yard gain to the left-hand side. 2nd down and 3. Saquon Barkley checks back in after getting his breather. Dr. Hope with another super. Thank you, Dr. Hope. Appreciate that, sir. It's a 2nd down and 3 at the San Francisco 10-yard line. Philadelphia has the football. Philadelphia on the San Francisco 10. Jalen Hurts takes his time on every single snap. He'll hand this off to Saquon to the right-hand side. Saquon tries to do a swim move. He breaks away, but he's wrapped up almost immediately by Eric Kendricks. Another tackle. This time it's for a loss. It brings up a 3rd down and 5, and there's Mr. Eric Kendricks again making another big play. The 49ers will win, says Natea. Okay, Natea, let's see if it's true. 3rd down and 5. 7-11 on the clock. Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley in the engine room right now. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. From the right hash, Jalen Hurts with the hands up. Play clock down to 4. He'll hand it off to Saquon again, who is going to be short of the line to gain. It brings up a 4th down and 2. And I think we know what's going to happen here. 4th down and 2 at the San Francisco 9-yard line. Do you go for it or no? 4th down and 2. Do you go for it or no? Do you want to take a field goal the way that wind is blowing? Do you want to take a field goal the way the wind is blowing? I think you should go for it. And they are lined up to go for it. This is the 3rd conversion, or the 3rd attempt today on 4th down and 2. Motion from Devontae Smith. Double zeros on the clock. This is going to be a keep. It'll be a throw. It'll be a catch. And it'll be a touchdown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It is Dallas Goedert who punches this one in. And Dallas Goedert. Hold the phone. There's a flag. And this is going to be ineligible, man downfield. They're going to pull this one back, and you can see Sirianni saying he's engaged. He was engaged. Let's see if that's true. I mean, he was definitely engaged. Was he engaged the whole way? There you go. Okay, good job, Sirianni. You stand up for your boy. It's gonna stand. They pick it up. Sirianni said he's engaged, which is exactly right. The official flag happy threw the flag and said ineligible receiver downfield. But if you're engaged with the opponent, if you're the offensive lineman and you've got your hands on the defensive lineman, you can take him all the way to the end zone if you want to. I love that Nick Sirianni stood by his boy right there and said he was engaged. The officials took a second look. This kick extra point attempt is up, and it's good. The score is 13-7. Okay. That's the right call. Good job, Sirianni. All right, guys, that's it. That's the end of that drive. Okay, let me see if I can explain what I'm talking about right now, because a lot of people don't speak football to that level. Offensive line and defensive line. I'm going to try to paint this picture here. Let's do it with the 49ers defense then. 49ers defense on this side. You've got an offensive lineman on this side. If that offensive lineman during the snap moves beyond 1 yard past the line of scrimmage and the quarterback throws the football, then you've now got an ineligible receiver downfield because the offensive linemen are not eligible receivers. But if you are engaged with this guy, it doesn't matter how long you're hanging on to them. As long as you're staying in front of them, you can take them all the way back if you have to. And that's what Sirianni was saying. He said, no, there's no ineligible receiver downfield. He was engaged the whole time, and that is the right call. The officials took another look at it. They got this one right. They got it wrong the first time, but they corrected their mistake. Okay. The NFL is fixed, ask the Kansas City Chiefs, says Paul. Hey, shout out to Christopher Alvarez. Shout out to Mrs. Alvarez. Y mi gente dominicano, bienvenidos a todos los dominicanos en esta casa. Kuriki takati. Kuriki takata. Okay. Refs can't do their job. Coach will do it for them. Someone has to, man. Yeah, it's me, Matt. What's up, dude? Cape Suzanne? Anytime. So, If he was not engaged on that play, he was definitely 1 yard beyond that line of scrimmage. But because he was engaged with the defender, he's allowed to push back and forth. Dallas Goedert, the only legit Dallas. Okay, Okay, Nguyen. That's fair. That'll play. That's fair. Thanks for the super, dude. Are you going to translate Bad Bunny for us? Titi me preguntó si tengo mucha novia. Hey, mucha novia. Hoy tengo a una, mañana otra. Hey, pero no hay boda. Titi. Okay. No, I will not be translating Bad Bunny. This guy is a geek. Hey, bro, I'm a nerd, okay? Actually, it's funny that you call me a geek because I did actually used to work for Geek Squad back in the day. That was my first job in the IT field, working at Geek Squad. And then I got my degree. I became a network engineer. Realized that YouTube is way better than being a network engineer. So, hey, this geek is trolling, says Natalie. Okay, guys, here comes the kickoff. The 49ers about to get the football back. I'm smiling. 49ers fans are not. Here's the kickoff and the return out to the 20, down at about the 22-yard line. Not a great kickoff return here for San Francisco. We start this drive on the 22. So 49ers got a long field to go. They do have one less timeout as well. Here comes Brock Purdy to take the field. Here comes Brock Purdy to take the field. They're in the huddle right now. Let's see what Brock Purdy can do. So far today, he's only attempted 6 passes and only completed 4 of them. Under 100 yards for both quarterbacks, folks. Motion on the field from Christian McCaffrey. We've now got an empty backfield. Here is the snap, and looking to the right, Brock Purdy will find George Kittle, my Skittle, to pick up about 6 yards. Call it a gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. We'll start this clock. George Kittle is down on the ground on his back and does not look like he is okay. Clock is stopped with 5:58. Let's watch it one more time. Kittle. Oh, I saw an Achilles pop. I saw a Tyrese Halliburton Achilles pop. That is telltale. George Kittle's done for the day. George Kittle's done for the season. He might be out for next season. I just watched it happen. George Kittle took a step back. His leg fully flexed. And when the leg is fully flexed and you see the right there through the socks, you could see the Achilles tear. He just tore his Achilles. Mark my words. I would literally put money on that. He just tore his Achilles right now. George Kittle is down. And we cut to a commercial break. When we get back, it's 2nd down and 5 at the San Francisco 28. That is terrible. So that might be retirement, says FF Chef. It might be. He's done, dude. And he should be retiring after this too, honestly. That's a bummer, says Living Like Larry. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Retirement for George Kittle? Might be. My friend popped his twice, says Dan Steely. Charles saying, but will you give me 3-1 on that? You know what? Yeah, dude, I'll put $1 on it. If he didn't tear his Achilles, you owe me $1. I'll pay you 3 if he did. Or other way around. You know what I'm saying here. Holy blank, says Hunter. Kittle out for next season? Yeah. KJ saying that hurts my money line. Thoughts for Kittle? Thoughts and prayers, man. Great timing, George, says Chris. Sad to see him like this, man. He has potential. He is the potential for this team. So, 49ers fans, I hope you guys are ready to dig deep right now. Let's see if there's any notes right now. The cart has been called for George Kittle. The cart is on the field for George Kittle. Yeah, dude. The cart's coming out for Kittle. That's what I'm seeing on the CBS reports right now. He tore his Achilles. It's that simple. His right Achilles popped in real time, and they showed the replay. I hate watching it. Down he goes. 7-time Pro Bowl selection. Selected to the 25 as well. I don't want to see it again. Oh, that is so obvious, an Achilles tear. Why would you show me that again, dude? They did the same thing with the Tyrese Halliburton Achilles tear. They showed it like 8 times. They're doing it here again. 2nd down and 4 from the 29-yard line. There is the snap. Just like Kittle's Achilles, he'll wind up and throw, but the catch is made. This time across midfield to the 30. Down at about the 26-yard line, Jawan Jennings for 45 yards. On 2nd down and 4, it's a 1st down. San Francisco 49ers. 1st down for the San Francisco 49ers. Jawan Jennings gets a beautiful play right here. Someone said snap, crackle, pop, man. Yeah, it really did. Just, don't know why they would show that over and over again. I hate that. I hate those injuries. I don't know why I love calling football so much if I hate injuries. I know it's a brutal sport. It's a part of the game. I'm not trying to be a baby. I just feel for the guy. Here's the snap from the 26-yard line. A look to the left. Christian McCaffrey makes a good catch, and McCaffrey takes it down to the 20. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 4. We're at the 20-yard line after that 6-yard grab. Time to get the red zone going. 4:42. Sorry for the crunch. 2nd down and 4 at the Philadelphia 20-yard line. San Francisco has possession. 4:20 on the clock. I bet that's exactly what George Kittle is going to go do himself. Kyle Juszczyk to the top of the screen. Brock Purdy, double zeros, takes the snap, tosses. Good block there from Juszczyk on 2nd down and 4, but McCaffrey still cannot get what he needs. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 1 at the Philadelphia 17. The San Francisco 49ers, 74 games missed by Week 1 starters this season. That's the 3rd most in the NFL, for the record. It's 3rd down and 1. Break! They line up here now for 3rd down and 1. With 3 minutes and 37 seconds, Brock Purdy in an I formation. He's going to hand this off to CMC, who slips in the backfield, and down he goes. Christian McCaffrey loses a yard. It brings up a 4th down and 2 at the Philadelphia 18-yard line. I think at this point, do you go for it or not, 49ers fans? Do you go for it or no, 49ers fans? Oh, no. Oh, no. They're lined up to do this right now. They are lined up to do this right now. Break! Purdy under center. Christian McCaffrey is the running back in on the play. Audible being called. Timeout being called. 49ers need a moment to talk this over. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. On 4th down and 2, a timeout is called by San Francisco. A timeout is called by San Francisco. William Hodge, I saw your comment out there. We're working on it, brother. Someone saying that Christian McCaffrey is selling. I don't know, man. McCaffrey has not been good all season on the ground. That's just a fact. I mean, he hasn't been terrible all season. He hasn't been this bad, that's for sure. 7 carries for 9 yards. That's insane. Man, that Christian McCaffrey, or the George Kittle Achilles pop is the reason why I don't play sports in my 30s. Okay, 49ers have changed their mind. The 49ers will instead send out Eddie Pinedo, and they are going to kick a field goal here, folks. This is going to be a 36-yarder from the right hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The kick is good, and we've got 3 points on the board. Okay, guys, 3 more points on the board. It is now 10-13. No way that Kittle is going to put any weight on that leg. He should not even try. He's in the locker room getting looked at right now. I'll tell you exactly what it is, Coach. No need to even give him an x-ray. I know what it is. Okay. Maybe he'll go to whoever Aaron Rodgers got his taken care of. his Achilles taken care of. I think it's the same surgeon that did Kobe's. I could be wrong. Bev Henry saying great job on calling this game. You're welcome, Bev. CMC was 76 receiving yards from 1K and 1,000 for second time in NFL history, says Sack Franco. The dude is done, says Jay Thomas. Yo, the GOAT, who do you think is going to win the Chargers-Patriots game? Chargers-Patriots. I'm thinking that the Chargers have arguably one of the best defenses in the NFL. But the Patriots, man, I love the Patriots. I think I saw Elliot de Jesus saying, Dímelo, Mario, ¿qué onda, Elliot? I'm a neutral fan, but it would be cool if the 49ers won just for George Kittle's sake. I agree with that, vegetarian, or Vegeta vegetarian. I'm also a Dallas Cowboys fan. And honestly, I could sit here and hate on both of these teams. But when you hate on the great, it just shows that you're not, right? So kudos to the San Francisco 49ers for getting here. Kudos to the Philadelphia Eagles for getting here. I am glad and fortunate enough to be watching this game with you guys. And we've got a hell of a matchup, dude. I would love for my Dallas Cowboys to be in the postseason. That's just not the case right now. And if they were in the postseason, they would be getting curb stomped by either one of these two teams. It's just a fact. They would be getting curb stomped by either one of these two teams. We would already be looking at like 21-21 at this point, 21-14 at this point, because the Cowboys have zero defense. It is what it is. Okay, folks, the 49ers are down by 3. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to get the football back. Philadelphia Eagles are going to get the football back. Jake Elliott was standing up there earlier. He picked up a piece of something that was there, and you could see the wind blowing it everywhere. I hope Kittle kicks the game-winning field goal. I don't know that that's going to happen, Slim Faley. I'll say don't bet on it. Literally, don't bet on it. Okay. So, we'll reset this. We'll reset that. The San Francisco 49ers no longer have possession. The Philadelphia Eagles do. This kick was a touchback, and the Philadelphia Eagles will start this drive on the 35-yard line. 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts today has completed 11 of 14 for 93. Break! They line up. Hands to the helmet here. Jalen Hurts getting himself settled in for this opening play on this drive. Devontae Smith to the bottom of the screen. He's standing right next to A.J. Brown. The snap comes in and a handoff to Saquon Barkley. Saquon finds a couple of gaps and will pick up 6 yards on 1st and 10. This brings up a 2nd down and 4. We'll start the clock with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Poor San Francisco losing arguably their number one weapon in George Kittle. And he is not going to be out for a little bit of time. George Kittle is going to miss some time for sure. If he doesn't retire, he's still going to be missing some time. 2nd down and 4. 41-yard line. Hurts takes it, airs this out. A beautiful spiral upfield to A.J. Brown. It's incomplete. Oh, no, and now A.J. Brown is on his back. Slow to get up. Little rattled here. 2:07 on the clock. He does get up to his feet and is able to walk away. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 4 with 2:07 left to go. I think maybe knees collided here. Yep, knees definitely collided there. A.J. Brown just couldn't get his hands around this one. Brown's okay. It's a 3rd down and 4. Football at the 41-yard line. Motion to the top of the screen from Devontae Smith. Flags coming in. Looks like this is going to be a false start. Flag on the play. Another false start on the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. 5-yard penalty. False start. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down. This will bring up a 3rd down and 9, backing up the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a 3rd down and 4. We'll tack 5 on here. So now a 3rd down and long. It backs up the Eagles to the 36-yard line. Eagles on their own 36. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stepping up to the line, calling a change of play, and stepping back, Jalen Hurts. Looks like a little confusion here on the defensive side. They are going to blitz here. Hurts got to get rid of it quickly. A little engagement there. In and out of the hands of A.J. Brown. It's a dropped pass. It brings up a 4th down and 9. And I think we're going to see the punt team come out now for Philadelphia. A.J. Brown was definitely engaged right here. There could have been a I don't know, man. I think that should have been a hold or something there. There was clear contact made well beyond the 5 yards that's legal to make contact. I would have called illegal contact on that against the defense of the 49ers. Instead, no flag, and it's time to punt. This kick gonna take a backwards roll. What on earth? The wind is blowing the football. Literally, you can see the wind pushing the football upfield right now. Almost 30-mile-an-hour winds right now. Is Nick Sirianni? What? What was that? We hit the 2-minute warning. The 49ers get the football back. A.J. Brown, just with his helmet, went helmet to skull with head coach Nick Sirianni right now, and he was yelling in his face, very similar to what we saw last season when Travis Kelce did the same thing to Andy Reid. But this time Sirianni was not smiling. It looks like there's some beef on the sideline and maybe some internal cracks here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see if that ends up affecting the Philadelphia Eagles as this game goes on. Sirianni could bench this dude if he wants to. I don't know what that was with A.J. Brown and Nick Sirianni on the sideline, but that does not look good. It's not a good look for the Eagles. It's not. I mean, they won't bench him because that's stupid. They won't bench him because that's really dumb. But if he wanted to, I mean, he's got to understand the chain of command right now. And talking to your coach like that, going to get you limited snaps, man. Blowing out my Achilles is the reason I don't have X standing up at 51. Blowing out your Achilles is the reason you don't have X standing up at 51. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Chris, I'm guessing that you maybe blew out your Achilles at some point. Not quite sure what X at 51 means. Maybe someone can fill me in on this one. Let's see. Bench the thug. Fine him, says Mike. What a punk. Some hotheads right now. There are a couple. Maybe it was just about the short injury. They argued whether A.J. Brown is allowed to sub back in again. Maybe, right? Because if the timeout was called and they did an injury timeout, A.J. Brown has to sit out for one play. But still, I don't know why you would literally go helmet to head with your head coach right there. A.J. Brown keeps getting targets right now. And Sirianni is screaming right now on the sideline here. And he is yelling. He's saying something to A.J. Brown. Catch the ball, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I don't know. That looks like it might have been bad on Sirianni's side, not on A.J. Brown's side. You can see A.J. Brown frustrated. And honestly, Sirianni looks a little shook right now, too. 23-yard line. Commercial break is over. 49ers with the football. They hand this off to number 23. So 23 from the 23 will pick up 3. Call it 4. It's a 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6 at the San Francisco 27-yard line. MT Cell 08. Thank you, my friend. He said it earlier. It's inappropriate and it is Football Nation said something earlier in the super chat. Country. Here's the snap, dropping back, looking right, looking left. And this time getting sandwiched on the play. Down goes Brock Purdy. Big play made there on the defensive side by Jalen Carter. It's a sack and a loss of yardage here. It brings up a 3rd down and 11. Got 14,000 watching. Hey, country, Courtney, Larry, CMC, Tamara, Robert Samora, I trust you guys. That's why y'all are my mods, man. As y'all can see, I'm a little wrapped up in calling the game right now. If you guys got to dish out timeouts for people spoiling the game, you guys have my blessing on it. If you guys put anybody else on a timeout beyond 24 hours, please just let me know in our group chat, and we'll just go from there, man. Let's try to keep it light, guys. Please, no spoilers out there in the chat. Let's get this game going. I got a 3rd down and 11 coming up. Football at the 22-yard line. Football at the 22-yard line. They line up on the right hash. Brock Purdy with a man to his right. It's Christian McCaffrey on the right-hand side. Stepping out to the left. Here's the snap and looking towards the left. Purdy going to air this out. The catch is made. Left-hand side. It's Demarcus Robinson. That should be a catch, but they're going to call this an offsides against the defense. There's a flag on the play. It's offsides on the defense. That penalty will be declined. The result of the play, it's going to be a 1st down. Penalty is declined. Demarcus Robinson makes another play, and on 3rd down and 11, he picks up 15 yards. That's good for San Francisco 49ers. 1st down. Moves the football out from the San Francisco 22 to the San Francisco 37. 37-yard line. Brock Purdy steps back, motion on the field. This time the motion man is going to be Sky Moore. Stepping into the pocket, Brock Purdy's in trouble, looks to CMC, but Christian McCaffrey had no idea that football was heading his way. A little miscue here brings up a 2nd down and 10. Eagles managed to get the stop. 2nd down and 10. 1:02 left to go in the first half of this game. 1:02 left to go in the first half of this game. We're almost halfway through the day, folks. We are almost halfway through 12 quarters of football. The last 12 quarters in one day for Football Nation for this season. Taking a quick step back right now, it's Kendrick Bourne. Play clock down to double zeros. Timeout going to be called by Brock Purdy. And it stops the clock. 1:02 left to go. Keep him out of field goal range, says Iburn. CMC must be baked right now. Be nice, quote by Patrick Swayze. Swansea? Mahomes would have caught it. I'm reading comments right now. 1 minute until trivia. You just reminded me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a trivia quiz here at halftime. So don't go anywhere. We are going to do trivia. I'll keep this scoreboard up here as well. But I won't show you guys any of the answers right now. I'm going to actually step away from this here. Robert started following us on Twitch. Let's go. Okay. So, motion from Jawan Jennings. Dropping back, looking up the middle, delivers this pass. It's going to pop out of the hands right here. Incomplete. Malik Turner was the intended receiver on 2nd down and 10. It brings up a 3rd down and 10 and stops the clock on the incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. New Sammy. What's going on, New Sammy? Thanks for checking in. B Bowles started following on TikTok. Let's go, B Bowles. Okay, stepping away from the chat again. I can't see the chat. 3rd down. 49ers with the football. It is 3rd down and 10 for San Francisco. They line up on the 37-yard line. Brock Purdy takes the snap, and Brock Purdy will pump fake. He will throw this one up the middle. The catch is made. Is that Jake Tonjes? It is. 1st down, 49ers. 1st down for the 49ers. We're across midfield. The clock will start its 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 49. About 35 seconds here left to go as Purdy takes this one. Purdy looks to the left, throws to the left. Catch is made on the left-hand side. It's going to be a 6-yard gain. It brings up a 2nd down and 4. Hurry up offense once again. One of these officials These officials look flat-footed and old and just slow, bro. These referees are terrible. 2nd down and 5. 44-yard line. Here comes the snap, and looking to the left, throwing this one away. Brock Purdy sends the airmail. Incomplete pass, 3rd down. Stops the clock with 8 seconds. 8 seconds here left to go. It's 3rd down and 5. Looks like Jawan Jennings was the intended receiver, but the pass goes over his head. Shanahan on the sideline right now, making sure nobody can read his lips. He's got his face covered here. It's a 3rd down and 5. Football at the 44-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 receivers to the top. Timeout going to be called this time. Looks like the Eagles want a moment to talk this over. So timeout called by Philadelphia. Looks like it's their 2nd of the day. Don't know when they called their 1st, but apparently it's their 2nd of the day. They have 1 remaining. Philadelphia with 1 timeout remaining. Okay. Got a good handful of people watching right now, about 15,000 people in the chat. Thanks for sticking around, guys. This is it, man. This is it for both of these teams. If you don't win this game, you don't get to keep playing football. So it seems to be 37 degrees out there with the wind blowing at 25 miles an hour. It is cold and windy and miserable, and Brock Purdy going to keep this one. Got to get out of bounds right now. Purdy does go out of bounds, stops the clock with 1 second here. An incredible scramble by Brock Purdy, and honestly, not incredible. It was a funny-looking scramble for Brock Purdy, but he knew that he had to get to the sideline. The question then becomes, did he fumble this forward? Was he down by contact? They stopped the clock with 1 second. And from the 37-yard line, this should be a 50-plus yarder. What is this going to be, 52? So Brock Purdy, the knee does not go down. Okay, the football goes out of bounds. Way to keep his knee off the ground right there. Ooh, maybe it touched. No, it's close. It's close. Here's the pylon look. Does the knee go down? No, it never touches here. The knee never touches. It stays up. Okay, that's the right call. Okay, we are going to see the field goal. We are going to see a field goal. Should be a 55-yarder, actually. Should be a 55-yarder. Here's the booth review here. Here's the booth review. There's supposed to be 1 second on the clock. This is currently under review. This could be the end of the half. Yep, they're going to use the 10-second runoff here, guys, and this is actually going to be the end of the half. So no chance for a field goal here. No chance to tie it up. We're not going to see a field goal after all. This is going to take us to halftime, which means it's time for our halftime trivia quiz. Let's put 13 minutes on the clock and start this thing, and let's do our trivia quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for that super chat that just came in from Witness. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Witness. He says, may God bless George Kittle and the Lord's name. Okay, folks, let's get to the action right now. Question number 1. What is the name of the Philadelphia Eagles mascot? Again, folks, again, y'all should know this one. This is a gimme right here. What is the name of the Philadelphia Eagles mascot? Is it A, Swoop? Is it B, Baldwin? Or is it C, simply the bird? The bird, the bird is the word. What is it, guys? What is the Eagles mascot's name? It is Swoop. Swoop, there it is. Come on, come on. Okay, Swoop has been the mascot for quite some time. And by the way, Swoop and the Philadelphia Eagles will be getting the football to start the second half. Just so we're all clear on that. All right, guys, question number 2. Who led the San Francisco 49ers in passing yards during the regular season this year? led the San Francisco 49ers in passing yards this year? Is it A, Christian McCaffrey? Is it B, Mac Jones? Or is it C, Brock Purdy? Again, should be another gimme. Should be another gimme during the regular season. What is the answer here, guys? Y'all should know this. It is Brock Purdy. 2,167. Very close, though. Mac Jones, 2,151 passing yards. So literally 16 yards of a difference between the two. Question number 3. Who led the Philadelphia Eagles in rushing touchdowns this season? Is it Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, or Tank Bigsby? Who leads the Philadelphia Eagles in rushing touchdowns this season? Do you know? Do you know? You got about 10 seconds here. Regular season rushing touchdowns, I will tell you right now. Tank Bigsby had 2 rushing touchdowns, Saquon Barkley had 7, and Jalen Hurts had 8 rushing touchdowns in the 2025 campaign. The answer is Jalen Hurts. Okay, how many of you guys got that one right? Guessing a good chunk of y'all got that one right. Let's move on to the next one, folks. Okay, who has the longest receiving play from scrimmage this year for the San Francisco 49ers? Longest receiving play from scrimmage this season. Kendrick Bourne, Jawan Jennings, or George Kittle? Oh, poor George Kittle, man. Is it A, B, or C, guys? A, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Talk to me. What you know about it? What you know about it? The answer, Kendrick Bourne. Mr. Kendrick Bourne with a 56-yard play this season. Now, Kendrick Bourne was doing a lot better when Mac Jones was in. Obviously, both of these guys played for the New England Patriots way back when. You know, I'm pretty sure there should have been a photo for Kendrick Bourne wearing a... it doesn't matter. Let's move on to the next one, guys. Who led the Eagles in receiving yards during the regular season? Was it A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, or Dallas Goedert? Who led this team in receiving yards this season? Do you know? Receiving yards, by the way, it is very close. I'll tell you the difference between 1 and 2 is just 5 yards, guys. This offense has supported not 1, but 2 1,000-yard receivers in the 2025 campaign. Devontae Smith with 1,008, A.J. Brown with 1,003, Dallas Goedert with 591. Okay, very, very close. Question number 6. Who led the 49ers in pass deflections during the regular season? Is it Jair Brown, Upton Stout, or Renardo Green? This is a question that we've literally never asked before, but I like it. I like it. Who led this team in pass deflections? i.e., getting their hand in and pushing the football away, preventing a catch. Most pass deflections on this team go to Renardo Green. He had 10 pass deflections this season. Jair Brown with 6 and Upton Stout with 5. So, if you don't recognize the name Renardo Green, you should start to recognize because he'll probably be around for a while. Here comes question number 7. Who is the all-time passing touchdown leader in Philadelphia Eagles franchise history? The all-time passing touchdown leader. Is it Donovan McNabb, Randall Cunningham, or Ron Jaworski? A, B, or C? Not passing yards, guys. Not passing yards. Passing touchdowns leader in Eagles franchise history. All time. Not a single season record either. The answer, I think almost everyone got that one right, guys. It is Donovan McNabb. Leads this team, historically speaking, with 216 career touchdown passes. That is head and shoulders above everybody else. Let's move on. We've got 3 more questions for you on this trivia quiz. Question number 8. Who holds the single season rushing touchdown record for the San Francisco 49ers? Is it Frank Gore, Christian McCaffrey, or Joe Perry? Who is it here? This is a good one. This is a good one for sure. What you know about it? Single season rushing touchdown record. Not career, not all time. Single season, it's Christian McCaffrey. Believe that or not, in 2023, number 23 had 14 rushing touchdowns. Frank Gore had 2 seasons where he had 10. Ricky Waters, J.D. Smith, all the other ones also just had 10. But that does not mean he has the most all-time for the 49ers. All right, guys, who was the last team that the Eagles beat in the playoffs? Was it the Rams, the Commanders, or the Chiefs? That's a gimme. If you get this one wrong, I don't know what to tell you. Now, the only argument here is, do you consider the Super Bowl to be the playoffs? Maybe. In this case, we are considering the Super Bowl to be the playoffs, and the answer is the Kansas City Chiefs. So, as y'all know, reigning Super Bowl champions over the Kansas City Chiefs. 49ers would like to have been that. They are not. They're looking for that right today. Okay, final question here, guys. Same question, other team. When was the last time the 49ers won a playoff game? Was it the 2022-23 season, the 2023-24 season, or the 2024-2025 season? Not the last team, but when was the last time they won a playoff game? When was the last time they won a playoff game? It was January 28th, 2024, which means it was at the end of the 2023-2024 campaign. They happened to beat the Detroit Lions in the NFC Championship game. They went on to face the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and then they lost. Then we go to the 2024-2025 season. Not so much luck last year. Okay, guys, how did y'all do on that trivia quiz? Doing okay? Did we do okay? Take a look at the chat. 4 out of 10, Chet. Oh, I thought you would have done better. I thought you would have done better than that, Chet. 8 out of 10. Yippee, says Dan. Raphael, that's not so bad. 6 out of 10 ain't so bad. TC saying Mario. Totally not a dead channel. Totally not a dead channel, says 9 out of 10. Let's turn this down just a little bit and go back to our classic lo-fi. Folks, you know, good news for me, man. My voice is still holding up. Barely, but it's holding up right now. And we are midway through the day. This is our final triple header of this season, folks. At least for the NFL season. We'll probably have a couple days where we do 3 or 4 games for basketball during the NBA season. But not so bad. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if raise your hand if that was your first time playing the trivia on this channel. Is it not halftime? It is halftime, cooler hand. But it's halftime of my 3 games, so we're legitimately halfway through. I've been counting them by quarters here. Looks like Franklin says this was his first time. Mario Kittle not going up the middle. That is true, the Sultan C. Frank, first time in here doing the trivia. Jason said it was the first time. Matthew, I could have sworn I've seen you do this trivia quiz before. Congrats to the quiz winner, says Chiefs fan for life. I still love the teddy bear with the Football Nation hat. I think the Football Nation beanie is awesome. Shout out, guys. Welcome for your first time doing this one here. I know it's not your first time, Dominator. Let's see. ¿Dónde aprendiste español? Bueno, mi papá y mi mamá, los dos son dominicanos. Yo nací aquí en los Estados Unidos, pero aprendí a hablar español en la casa. Inglés, para que lo sepa, fue la segunda idioma que yo aprendí, pero aprendí a hablar inglés mucho mejor que el español, y yo me defiendo en español, but I prefer to speak in English just cause. Ellen, thank you for asking, though. Anyways, to translate for you guys, Ellen just asked, or Eleno Huerta asked, Where did you learn to speak Spanish? I was just explaining both my parents are from the Dominican Republic, and I grew up speaking Spanish in the house because my mom always pretended like she didn't speak English. She would always say, háblame en español que yo no hablo inglés. Okay, all right, Mom, sure. And, you know, as a kid, trying to speak 2 languages sucked. But now that I travel and I've been around the world and I've seen some different things, having that second language in your back pocket is a game changer, dude. When I was in Paris, they looked at me and they were like, this dude's American. I know for a fact this dude's American. He's going to get the worst service. No one's going to talk to him. At that time, I was single. I went up to these girls and I tried talking to them in English and they just like... Then I turned it on Spanish, tried to put on my little Castilian Spanish accent, and all of a sudden, everyone wants to be friends. All of a sudden, everybody wants to be friends if you can speak a different language. Don't know how or why, but that's just the way it is, man. That's at least my experience in Europe. That was my experience on my Euro trip. Looks like Chet saying, I'm from San Antonio. YFP saying, raise your hand, shake my head. Raise my hand, shake my head, says YPF. I'm from San Antonio, says Chet. Me too, Chet. I'm live in San Antonio, Texas. Anyways, I don't want to be friends with you, Mario. Psych, says. Let's see. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie's saying, bro, you are my go-to for football many times, and I appreciate you beyond words. I appreciate your appreciation, sir. Okay. So, I asked a few of you guys to raise your hands in the chat. I think some of y'all were able to figure this one out. We had a lot of newbies who checked in for the first time doing this trivia. It's Marvin. Amy said it was first time. Aloha said it was first time doing the trivia. First time for James Woods. James Woods. Cooler hand. Is Kittle out? Oh my gosh, cooler hand. Where have you been? George Kittle popped his Achilles midway through the second quarter. Anyways, the third quarter is getting started. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock and start this thing. Here is the kickoff and the return out to about the 28-yard line. This will stop the clock with 14:54. It's a 1st and 10 coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Second half getting started, folks. Second half getting started. I'm going to step away from the chat here. Please excuse me. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Oh, is that the wrong formula? It sure is. Okay. Shotgun formation. 30-yard line. Philadelphia with the football here. Jalen Hurts waits for the snap on the right hash. He takes it. He hands this off to the right-hand side. Saquon Barkley will pick up 8 yards on this carry, and Saquon doing Saquon things. It brings up a 2nd down and 2 after an 8-yard gain. They're going to bring it back. They're going to call it a 2nd down and 3 at the Philadelphia 37. Okay. Second down and 3. 37-yard line. In a shotgun formation once again, the Philadelphia Eagles have the football. It's a handoff to Saquon Barkley, who cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 3. And the 49ers defense makes a stop there. Bryce Huff is in to make the play. A.J. Brown and Sirianni. Ooh. They're still showing that right now. They keep cutting over to that Sirianni, A.J. Brown. We'll call it a kerfuffle. 3rd down and 3. A.J. Brown popping in the mouthpiece. A.J. Brown to the top of the screen. He's got Devontae Smith in the slot. Smith is now in motion to the bottom of the screen. From in between the 2 hashes, Jalen Hurts will take the snap on 3rd down and 3. He looks to Saquon Barkley. It's incomplete and brings up a 4th down. 4th down. The clock stops with 13:37. A 4th down and 3, and it might be time to punt this thing. Devontae Smith gingerly on the sideline right now. They're looking at him. Think he might be okay, but wonder what that was. So something happened there. Non-contact injury for Devontae Smith as he hobbles over to the sideline after that play. The snap and the punt. It's playoff football. It's gritty. It's dirty. It's physical. Fair catch signaled at the 5-yard line here during this punt. A monster punt from Mann. And this is going to be a 58-yard punt. A 58-yard punt on special teams here. Wow. So, Braden Mann puts this on the 5-yard line. We go to another commercial break. It's a 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers. Quick commercial break. We'll give this a second. We'll let this breathe for now. Quick commercial break. So, our goal for this live stream, let's see if we can get there. Oh, it stops. There we go. Okay, we're looking for 300 more. We'll see if we can get 300 more before the end of this game. But it is my job to keep you entertained, and if I fail at that, then I don't deserve it. I know you know that's right. Shout out to those of you who have been with me since the beginning of this game. Looks like medication commercial break, says Court Food. Super chat looks like Jay, let's celebrate their first super ever on a live stream ever. Jay, let's go. Thank you for a super sticker right there. That smile, sir, that is contagious. I love it. Thank you so much for that super chat. Okay, folks, I've got what can you do with silly string? I've never used silly string as a tool here. Hope Smith's ankle is okay, says Mark McKay. Thank you very much, YPF. I see YPF out here. Max saying Mario for MVP. Look, man, I am just here as the middleman. I need you guys to understand this. That's why this channel is not named Mario Manuel. That's why I didn't put my name on the list. It's Football Nation. It's FN Sports. I am here to make sure that you guys get the coverage that you need if you don't have access to these games, whether it's baseball, basketball, or football. I love connecting with you guys, and I love answering the questions that you guys have for me. Now, I think it's important that we do get to know each other a little bit, but at the same time, it's not about me, guys. It's about the experience of this game. It's about the competition, and if it ever starts to feel like it's about me, then I am failing at my job. I want to make sure that you guys know this game always comes first, and your experience on this channel comes first to me. So I appreciate y'all watching this game with us today. I got a 1st and 5 at the 5-yard line here. Excuse me, 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line here. 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. Brock Purdy takes the snap. He's standing in his own end zone. He's got to get away. He's going to pump fake. He's still on the run. He's pushed out of bounds by Zach Bond. This will be a 6-yard pickup right here. It brings up a 2nd down and 4. The football to the San Francisco 11-yard line. 2nd down, San Francisco. Start the clock once again. 2nd down and 4. We line up on the right hash. Football at the San Francisco 11-yard line. They line up here. Christian McCaffrey is the single back on this play. McCaffrey hops over just a little bit to the right side now. McCaffrey will get the carry. He goes up the middle. He is met by some resistance almost immediately here. He will pick up 3 yards on the play. There's a flag on the play, so maybe nothing here. Let's find out what this penalty is. Laundry comes out. Find out what the laundry is. This one could be, let's read it here. Ooh, illegal use of hands on Philadelphia defense. It's hands to the face. It'll be against Marcus Epps. Illegal use of hands to the face. This will be on the defense. This will be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down for the San Francisco 49ers. It's 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Slim Faley with a $5 super chat. In fact, no player has ever won Rookie of the Year twice. That is true, sir. That is 100% a fact there, Slim Faley. We line up on the right hash. 19-yard line for 1st and 10. First and 10 from the right side. Motion from Christian McCaffrey out to the left-hand side. Showing blitz on the defensive side. They're going to throw this out to the left. It's intended for Pharrell. This pass is a forward pass, but it's incomplete. It brings up a second down and 10 at the 19-yard line. The incomplete pass will stop the clock with 2 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go. Let's take a look. Another super from Pucksinwa. Pucksinwa, welcome back, homie. Thanks for checking in, Pucksinwa. Appreciate ya. Okay. Uncle Rico did back in 82, says J-Dog Slim. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. From the right hash on second down and 10, double zeros on the play clock. Going to call a quick timeout. Looks like the San Francisco 49ers losing track of time right now. Gotta wonder if this timeout is going to end up hurting them. So the 49ers have just called a timeout right now. 49ers have just called a timeout. Second down and 10. Second down and 10. The 49ers are relying on the refs, says FF Chef, and we're cutting back to another commercial break right now. Looks like another one from Ask Victoria Financial Boutique. Look at Victoria sitting here like a boss. Let's go, girl. I see you out there in your headshot. What's up, Victoria? Thank you for the super chat. A $5 super coming in. I like it. Okay. We are in another commercial break. Timeout has been called by the San Francisco 49ers. When we get back, it's a second down and 10 at the 19-yard line. 49ers, wake up, says Elizabeth Rodriguez. This isn't live, Larry? Is this... I don't... Okay. This is live. We are live. You're not allowed to say that. It's a family show. That is true, my friend. That is true. Bad timeout, says Josh. Josh, that was a terrible timeout. It was a miscommunication on the 49ers offensive side. Brock Purdy could not get the play figured out. Timeout had to be called to avoid a delay of game right there. And so, instead of a second down and 15, which might have just been easier for the 49ers to take the delay of game, they called a timeout, putting themselves in a precarious situation as the second half is just now getting started. We've got 12 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this game, and the 49ers might need that timeout later in this one. Looks like Tristan saying 13,000 watching. Looks like 2,000 likes. That's actually not half bad, man. That's okay. That's about a 15% like rate on the channel. A long timeout, though. I will say this. This is longer than expected for just a normal 30-second timeout. I feel like I've been sitting here rambling for the past minute and a half after that timeout was called. And on cue, we cut back to the field. Guys, I don't know what's going on with my hair here, but doesn't matter. Okay. Second down and 10, we line up. Commercial break is over. Brock Purdy sends Christian McCaffrey out to the side. Purdy takes it, looks to the left on second and 10. We'll air this out. This one will be caught. It's Demarcus Robinson again. That's good for another San Francisco 49ers first down. First down here for Demarcus Robinson on the left-hand side. He picks up 15 yards on that play. That's his fifth reception for 95 yards and a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson having himself a day. Shout out to the 49ers fans watching this live stream. Shout out to the Eagles fans watching this live stream. And shout out to everyone in between. Motion on the field. Little play action here from the 33-yard line. Brock Purdy with a clean pocket. Looks for Demarcus Robinson again, but he is shadowed and shaded here. Looks like that is going to be Cooper DeJean on him, but the pass is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on first and 10 from the San Francisco 33 brings up a second down and 10. Second down and 10 at the San Francisco 33. 49ers have yet to cross midfield. They're not even at the midfield logo just yet at their own 33-yard line. Brock Purdy seems to be having some communication issues. He keeps turning over to the sideline saying, doing this, trying to figure it out. They're going to have to put on their big boy pants and call a play anyways. McCaffrey gets the carry here. McCaffrey breaks a couple tackles. McCaffrey lands on top of Reed Blankenship, and this will end up being a 9-yard pickup on 2nd down and 10. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. Tackle made by Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. The initial tackle broken by CMC. That's his longest run of the day, a 9-yard gain today for Christian McCaffrey. He's now up to just 25 yards, which is, needless to say, bad. 3rd down and 1. From the 42-yard line, they keep this on the ground. It's a quarterback sneak for Brock Purdy, and the QB sneak is good for a gain of 4. It's another San Francisco 49ers. First down. First down for San Francisco. 1st and 10, moving them now to the San Francisco 46. They are on the Eagles logo here at midfield, approaching midfield. Looks like we'll be on the left hash. Taking a step back, Brock Purdy has Kendrick Bourne go to the bottom of the screen. Little play action here. The blitz coming in. He'll throw this one into the hands of the defense. It's intercepted. It's Quinyon Mitchell who picks this off. It's a 1st down, Philadelphia. And the Eagles manage to get the football back. Bad look over there, telegraphing the throw. Brock Purdy looked to the right, looked to the left, felt the pressure in his face. And Quinyon Mitchell comes down and picks this off. Sky Moore, the intended receiver. It's a 1st down, Philadelphia Eagles. Pooh! Eagles fans, where y'all at? Looking for my Eagles fans now. Go Birds, says Ill. What up, Ill? There we go. There we go. We got Eagles checking in right now. Bwahaha. Seeing all of these. What up, James Konovich? How you doing, sir? There we go. Eagles. Eagles. Do the Eagles lay... That reminds me of Family Guy, again, where Peter goes, I always thought that dogs laid eggs. And I learned something today. Anyways. So, plenty of time left in this game. That's the first big mistake of the day, I think, for really either team here. First big mistake of the day, really, for either team. It's the first interception, that's for sure. Okay, let's bring up a graphic that we have not brought up today, folks. How about we take a look at the NFL draft board? The Philadelphia Eagles down here right now. The Green Bay Packers lost their game, so basically everything from 20 this way is set in stone. We've still got other teams playing right now. These final numbers are going to change, and obviously, before anybody says something, where's the Texans? Where's the Bills? Where's this? It's only 24 teams. The other 8 teams down here, 25 through 32, are not on the list because they will not be getting a top 24 pick. On vacation in Thailand, finally found an NFL streamer that does not suck butt. We'll say it does not suck ass. What's going on, man? Appreciate you, John. Thanks for checking in, dude. Here's a fist bump to you. So my question to you then becomes, where is your team drafting? Where is your team drafting? If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan like me, folks, the Dallas Cowboys have 2 first-round picks thanks to the Micah Parsons trade right here. If you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, you'll be drafting at number 18. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan, I'm sorry, and the Browns will be drafting at 6. Las Vegas Raiders, New York Jets, Arizona Cardinals. You can see that there. You can see that there. What's up, Kelvin? Kelvin saying appreciate the live chat. Hashtag Go Birds. What up, Kelvin? Hey, gorgeous. My wife just walked in right now. Okay, guys. Commercial break is over here. Commercial break, it's over. It's 1st and 10. We've got a shotgun formation from the 48-yard line. Shy of midfield right now. Looks like the Philadelphia Eagles have it on 1st and 10. Here is a snap and a handoff. Actually, play action here. Going to the right-hand side. Jalen Hurts will air this out. This one is going to be incomplete. Remember, the Eagles got the football in great field position after the interception. This incomplete pass intended for A.J. Brown is no good and stops the clock with 10:15. Do I need anything? Honestly, I think I'm okay. Maybe in between games. Yeah. Love you. Second down and 10 coming up right now. Philadelphia Eagles with possession. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field at the top of the screen. It's going to be a designed quarterback run. Jalen Hurts to the right-hand side. Hurts will pick up the first down. It's a scramble for 11, and it's a first down. Philadelphia Eagles holding the phone. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this laundry is going to be. Let me guess. Mohamed, we're about to find out. Whoa. Holding against the offense. This will be a 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down. So a holding here against the Philadelphia Eagles. This is going to be a 10-yard penalty. It brings up a second down and 20. There you are. Looks like FDJC engine. Strange thing about Mario, I'm not working tonight and I have access to watch. Don't have the game on at all, but I could. I prefer your color commentary better, and I like your style. FDJC engine, thanks, dude. Thank you so much, man. Honestly, super chat aside, man, I always appreciate you being in here, man. Let's get locked in. This is definitely very much appreciated. Second down and 18, a handoff to Saquon Barkley, goes backwards. It's a loss of a couple of yards here. It's actually a loss of one. It brings up a third down and 19. That was a second down and 18 from the Philadelphia 40. Saquon Barkley goes backwards, losing another yard. It brings up a third down and 19 at the Philadelphia 39. Here we go. Philadelphia Eagles, third down and 19. Shout out to our friend FDJC Engine, and shout out to our firefighters and first responders out there, yourself included, my friend. Shotgun. Two to the left, two to the right. Hurts takes the snap. Four-man rush coming in. Hurts will check this one down here. Catch is going to be made by Dallas Goedert on third down and 19. It's a gain of 5. My clock is way off here, folks, so let's go ahead and get this situated. 8:46 left to go. It brings up a fourth down and 15. We'll call it a fourth down and 14. Okay, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Waiting for the punt. Looks like Mann is going to send this back to the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the snap. Here is the boot. Mann sends this up, and away. This one's going to take a bounce. This is going to be a touchback, and the 49ers will start this drive on the 20-yard line. So first and 10 coming up for San Francisco. We'll stop this clock with 8:17. Little different pace than some of the other live stream commentators who are out there, guys. There are a lot. There's a lot of us, guys. There's a lot of color commentators out here. But everyone's got a different personality. Everyone's got a different style. Everyone's got a different graphical overlay. Everybody's got different data that they like to share. Welcome to First Down, Sean Smith. Appreciate you. I, for instance, like to talk about the head coaching from time to time. Kyle Shanahan, 9 seasons with this team. For the record, he is 3 games away for the most games ever as a 49ers head coach. Yes, 3 games away from the most ever for a head coach for the San Francisco 49ers. He's got a regular season record of 82-67 as the head coach for the San Francisco 49ers. He's got 8 playoff wins, 4 playoff losses, and unfortunately for the 49ers, they are 0-2 in Super Bowls. Kyle Shanahan is, at least. On the other side, a quick look at the head coach and Nick Sirianni, 5 seasons here with the Philadelphia Eagles. 59 regular season wins, 26 regular season losses with Philadelphia, 6-3 in the postseason, and a Super Bowl record of 1-1. He is one of just 2 Eagles head coaches to win 11-plus games in 4 of their first 5 seasons. Just so you know. Just so you know. Okay. A couple of other images that we didn't bring up. I don't think I brought this up at all today. I don't think we brought up the running back comparison. But considering who they have as running backs, I'm honestly shocked at these numbers. You got Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley, and both of these teams are in the bottom half of the NFL when it comes to rushing yards per game. That also includes quarterbacks moving the football, by the way. We are in the middle of a commercial break. The commercial break is just about over. Court Fool said, and knowing is half the battle. Sean, thank you for the super chat right here. Another $5 super chat. Thank you for blessing the channel. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 minutes and 7. I swear I almost went, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. I should have just rolled with it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got this man under center right now, so come on, let's ride. Brock Purdy takes a step back, motion on the field. He'll hand this off to Christian McCaffrey, and it'll be a 1-yard gain as he's driven back by Zach Bond. It's a 2nd down and 9 coming up. We'll start this clock. 2nd down and 9. Football at the San Francisco 21. We had the touchback just before the commercial break. 49ers now have possession. First play is going to be a 1-yard gain. Nothing too exciting here for the 49ers on this drive. They break the huddle. Break! Quick lick of the hands. That's what they do. Got to make sure he's got a sticky grip there. Here comes the blitz, dialed up quickly. This one looking for Tonjes. Incomplete pass. Wow, they brought 5 across the line. That was a scary-looking blitz here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Pressure came in. Mac Jones is on the sideline with his helmet on, trying to stay focused. We could see Mac Jones if something were to happen. But Brock Purdy is still in. 7:37 on the clock here in the third quarter. 7:37 on the clock here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Motion from Jake Tonjes to the top of the screen. McCaffrey to the left here. They're showing blitz on the Eagles side once again. Purdy takes it. The blitz is coming in. Purdy has time even against the blitz, but the pass is incomplete. Miscue there again. 4th down and 9. 7:32 left to go. The 49ers will 3 and out, and the Eagles going to get that football back, baby. Don't know what that was for Brock Purdy. Ooh, a little face mask right there at the end of it. No flag. 4th down and 9. Looks like Morstead getting ready to punt this one once again. Morstead to send this over to the Philadelphia Eagles. We haven't seen much scoring here in the second half of this game. And by much scoring, I mean any scoring in this game, in the second half of this game. There's the punt. The 49ers. Wow, having to fight the wind resistance here. 49ers having to fight the wind resistance. That wind is definitely crushing these punts. That ended up being just a 25-yard punt because the wind pushed it right back to the 49ers. So 7:22 left to go. The wind in the face of the 49ers. At least San Francisco will have the wind at their backs during the fourth quarter, which is exactly what they wanted. But this takes us back to another commercial break. Okay, another commercial break. Cool as a Fan says, I'm going to be a grandpa. Congratulations, Cool as a Fan. All right, guys. So, this game is cooked, says Derek. No, Kittle. This is in the bag for the Seagulls, says Boiled Frog. Boiled Frog. Even the wind is rooting for the Eagles. Only in this quarter. Only in this quarter, because the next quarter, they will switch sides, and then the 49ers will be able to kick a 70-yard field goal at this point. as long as the uprights aren't doing this number right here like they were earlier. Pass out the Werthers. Hey, man, I'm all about it. 94K right here, Leo Burgess. I think we could actually get there by the end of this game. I think we can get to 95 by the end of tonight. And if we can get to 95 by the end of tonight, we will get to 100K. Anyways, not the important part. The important part is that you are entertained. They are talking about some of the players here for the FIFA World Cup here in 2026 happening this June. It's going to be about a month of soccer, folks, and I will be covering the FIFA World Cup here as well. Yeah, we cover sports, dude. You're watching Football Nation. It's effing sports. That's why we like to say, let's effing go. All right, y'all. Eagles got the football back after that punt. Eagles going to start this drive in San Francisco 49ers territory. Morstead punted from his own 21 and only was able to push it 25 yards upfield, which means that the football is now at the San Francisco 46. Eagles already in 49ers territory. Let's see what they can do with this field position. Eagles up by 3. They're looking to extend their lead. It's a great opportunity to do so. That wind is kicking at Lincoln Financial. And the uprights are definitely still swaying in the wind. Break! Hurts lines up. Saquon Barkley is the single back in on this play. Hurts under center from the 46-yard line in 49ers territory. Devontae Smith to the bottom of the screen. Looks like he's okay. They're looking for a false start there on the left side. Not going to get it. 49ers got to stay patient. Here's a snap and a handoff to Saquon Barkley. Saquon goes backwards. That's a loss of 2. What a play defensively here by C.J. West. Good stop by the 49ers defense. It brings up a 2nd down and 12. 7:08 left to go here. Metten, Steve Young. Trying to read some of these comments. I'm going to step away from the chat, folks. Thank you all for keeping the chat flowing. I know a lot of you don't even have the opportunity to chat because you're watching this on a TV screen right now. But if you're watching on your phone or on your tablet or on your PC, thank you for keeping that chat alive. Motion on the field from Tank Bigsby to the top of the screen. Looks like a throw to the left side, and this will be caught out of the backfield from Devontae Smith. Smith will pick up 11 yards on 2nd down and 12. Brings up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down for the Philadelphia Eagles. This should bring up a 3rd down and 1, and we should be lining up here at the 32-yard line. That is correct. Here comes the tush push. That's going to be a hand. That's going to be a 1st down. The quarterback sneak from the 36-yard line is enough on 3rd down and 1 to pick up 2 yards. This results in a Philadelphia Eagles 1st down. So the Philadelphia Eagles get the football, and they are now lined up at the 35-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. Inside of 49ers territory, a shotgun formation and trips to the right-hand side. On the left hash, the snap comes in, a handoff, and Bigsby looking for room to roam. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped by Upton Stout and Eric Kendricks again. Another tackle for loss for Eric Kendricks. The dude has just been absolutely everywhere, man. This man is trying to earn that paycheck. This man is definitely fighting for that paycheck. He ripped off the mouthpiece. Someone ripped off the mouthpiece right there. Second down and 11. Shotgun formation. We got 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left-hand side. Motion on the field from Saquon Barkley. Double zeros on the clock. Looking to the right, he'll find Devontae Smith. So Jalen Hurts connects with Devontae Smith on 2nd down and 11. It's an 8-yard gain. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. Moves the football from the San Francisco 36 to the San Francisco 28. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and 3. San Francisco 28-yard line. The Philadelphia Eagles looking to score right now. Philadelphia Eagles in a shotgun formation here. Saquon Barkley to the right, A.J. Brown to the right at the bottom of the screen here. Everybody looking at the center. Everybody patiently waiting. Here comes the snap. It's a handoff to Saquon on 3rd down and 3. It's a pickup of 4. That's good for a Philadelphia Eagles. First down. First down for Philly. 4 minutes here left to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Eagles seem to be in full control at this point. Eagles seem to be in full control here at this point. Shotgun. Hurts with a man to his left. It's going to be Saquon here. Trips to the right-hand side this time. In between the hashes. Looking for his outlet. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 3:37. So looking to Saquon Barkley on the left-hand side. That pass is incomplete. It brings up a 2nd down and 10 at the San Francisco 24-yard line. The Eagles are inside of field goal range. Field goal range has definitely been reduced because of the weather and the wind. Although I do believe that the wind is at the back of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they should be able to kick from quite a distance here. Okay. Saquon in the backfield gets the carry on 2nd and 10. He's going to be dropped again. It's Bryce Huff who gets the play. A loss of yardage, a loss of 3, and Saquon goes backwards on it. I don't know what is going on with these 2 running backs today for Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley, but they are just struggling to find any kind of productivity today. Bryce Huff, another tackle for loss. The Eagles offense sputtering as we approach the red zone. It's a 3rd down and 13. You got Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown going out to the bottom of the screen. At the top looks like Jahan Dotson. Here comes the snap. It's a keep. It's a designed quarterback run, and sliding, avoiding the tackle. Looks like Jalen Hurts going to give himself up. It brings up a 4th down and 9 after a 4-yard pickup, and the field goal unit will come out. Here is Jake Elliott, who missed the extra PAT earlier. He's going to line this thing up now from the right hash. Going to line this up from the right hash. This is going to be a 41-yard field goal for the Philadelphia Eagles. 41-yarder. Right hash on 4th down and 9. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is good. It is perfect. And the Eagles put 3 more points on the board. With 2:11 left to go, the 49ers are going to get the football back. 2:11 left to go in the 3rd quarter, that is. So 49ers going to get another chance. They're down by 6. Plenty of time left, guys. We've still got a whole nother quarter of football in this game. We got a whole nother quarter of football left in this game. So, well, a few more games coming up today, guys. I got one more game coming up today and a couple games tomorrow. Couple games tomorrow. What a bad game, says Donnie. Well, you know, I'm doing my best to try to keep y'all entertained. Oh, I didn't put the points on the board. How about we do that? Let's put those 3 points on the board for Philadelphia, yeah? That seems fair. I think that's fair. The score is 16-10. The San Francisco 49ers going to get the football back here. 17-23 Eagles, says no bootlickers allowed. What's wrong with the running backs? Question is, what's wrong with the offensive lines? Says flow like H2O. Not what's wrong with the running backs. What's wrong with the offensive lines? Edgar saying, watching from San Antonio as well. Puro 210, go Spurs, go. Does that mean you're over by Marbach and 410, bro? Oh, man. Are you over by Marbach and 410, bro? Here's the kickoff. Here is the return. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, down past the 30-yard line at about the 34. So bring up a 1st and 10. Shout out to all of my people here in San Antonio. I, too, am live in San Antonio, Texas. For those of y'all watching, we'll talk about this during the 4th quarter, guys. We'll talk about it during the 4th quarter. Or during the break between the 3rd and the 4th. 2:05 left to go. 2:05 left to go in the third quarter of this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Brock Purdy under center, steps back, and Kyle Juszczyk is on the move. Play action here. He'll look to Kyle Juszczyk, who makes the grab. Juszczyk across the 50, 45, bulldozes his way to the 40, and from the San Francisco 33, Kyle Juszczyk gets right through Reed Blankenship, bullies the man, and picks up a big first down. First down, 49ers down to the Philadelphia 40-yard line. Man, Juszczyk get out of his way. Oh my gosh. Juszczyk just went right through Blankenship. 1st and 10. Hand off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, ooh, looking a little shifty right here. Cuts to the right. On 1st and 10, we'll pick up about 6. It's a 2nd down and 4. We go from the Philadelphia 40. They're showing the user truck stick right there. The Kyle Juszczyk user truck stick as he knocks through Reed Blankenship. About a minute here left to go in the third quarter, folks. I got a 2nd down and 4 at the Philadelphia 34. Brock Purdy is under center. Christian McCaffrey is the single back on the play. A step back. Sky Moore gets the end around. Moore has to slip away. Moore does fight for the first down, but he cannot get it. He'll pick up 3. It's a 3rd down and 1 at the Philadelphia 31. We'll need to see one more play before the end of the quarter. There seems to be about a 6, maybe 7-second, I call it a 9-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Play clock down to 20. Game clock just hitting 25 right now. So we will need to see one more play here on 3rd down and 1 to end this third quarter. If I'm San Francisco, this I formation, I'm going to hand this off to Kyle Juszczyk if I can. Play clock down to 0s. It's going to be a sneak. The quarterback sneak, though, is going to be good, I think, for a first down, 49ers. And the 49ers get the football down to the 29-yard line to end this third quarter. There we go. All right, guys, it's a 1st and 10 coming up. 15 minutes left to go in this football game, and then it's going to be all over. The clock will strike midnight, and where do you go from there? All right, guys, commercial break. It's the 4th quarter. You know what I didn't ask earlier? Where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from, guys? Looking to see where the audience is in today. Let's see. 15 minutes left to go, Jesus. 15 minutes. Looks like JP's out in Florida. We got Yukon, Oklahoma in the house. St. Louis. What up, St. Louis? Thanks for checking in. We've got Tokyo, Japan. Arigato, my friend. Thank you for being here. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Trivago, Montego. Let's see. Oxnard, California. Springer, New Mexico, USA. Indy's in the house. Milroy, Pennsylvania is in the house. Jody is in Oregon. Danton is in New Jersey. We've got Nampa, Idaho checking in. What up, Nampa, Idaho? Billion-dollar play in Pennsylvania. I got to know. What's the billion-dollar play? Tell us. Tell the chat. Let us know. Boricua en la casa. ¿Qué onda? Rey Betan Court. Rey Betan Court. What's up, Boricua? Houston, Texas in the house. 281-330-8004. That missed extra point by Philly going to come back to bite them, says South PMC Serpent. That is possible right now. Looks like Alcatraz. You're in Alcatraz right now? Okay. Don't try to swim the gap, dude. Don't try to swim the gap. Ladies and gentlemen, as y'all can see, I'm not going to get a chance to read all of these comments. I'm all the way out here. Look at this. Well, oh my gosh. Idaho, Puerto Rico. Jose lives here. Looks like Missouri, Seattle. Watching from the Philippines, Bosnia, Seminole, Texas. Watching from the moon. You must have jumped on that Dogecoin. We've got Boise, Idaho, Blossom, Texas, Brownsville, Texas in here. Alabama, Oahu, Hawaii. Desde Colombia, Pablo Gomez, bienvenidos, mi amigo. Sacramento, California. D.C. is in the chat. By the way, my wife and I are planning to go to D.C. Terrible time to go in February. I know it's going to be freezing cold. but I really want to go to Washington, D.C. really, really bad, and we're going to do that this break. Anyways, guys, looks like the commercial break is over. If I didn't get a chance to read your comments, I apologize. This is going to be some trickery here. Going to throw this upfield to Christian McCaffrey. Oh, my goodness. This is a flea flicker play. Jawan Johnson, a touchdown to CMC, but there's a flag on the play. That was one of the most beautiful plays of football I've ever watched. There's a flag on the play right now. What is this one? The penalty is declined. It's a touchdown, 49ers. What did we just witness here? Oh, my goodness. Bro, the snap came in from the 30-yard line. A toss backwards from Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings, and Jawan Jennings throws a 30-yard touchdown to Christian McCaffrey. Jawan Jennings threw a 30-yard touchdown to Christian McCaffrey. I mean, Philadelphia Eagles might come back with a Philly special of their own, but that's definitely the 49ers special right there. Sky Moore. Okay, so the snap came, and he turned around, handed over to Sky Moore. Sky Moore tosses it backwards to Jawan Jennings, and then Jawan Jennings throws a 30-yard touchdown to Christian McCaffrey. Unbelievable. Incredible play right there. One of the most creative plays I've seen in a while. Definitely one of the more creative plays, if not the most creative play I've seen this season. Here comes the extra point attempt to give the 49ers the lead once again. Kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 17-16. Amsterdam, Netherlands reporting in. My entire country is 13% the size of Nebraska, says A-Rock's channel. I've actually been to Amsterdam. I do like Amsterdam. I got to go to the Van Gogh Museum. That was a cool one. What a delivery right here. What a play. Thank you for that 25 euro super chat. Not even dollars. The man's operating in euros. Appreciate that, man. A-Rock's channel checks in with a 25 euro super. Appreciate that, sir. Touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers. That was a thing of beauty, man. Nick, you're in Bocas del Toro, Panama? My sister lives in Bocas del Toro, Panama as well. That's interesting. Dude, Bocas is a small community. Do you know the pirate ship that used to be there a couple years ago? That was my sister's ship. My sister and her husband, Kurt, used to own the ship that was in the harbor in Bocas. I don't know if you live there or if you're just traveling by, but I never really see Bocas del Toro, Panama a lot. Small world. Thanks for checking in, Bocas. Thanks for checking in, Panama. All right, guys, another $5 super chat came in. Jawan Jennings, one passing touchdown, bet one, says Daniel. Hooah. Daniel, I love it. Here is the kickoff, and the Eagles going to let this bounce in the end zone. We'll start this drive on the 35-yard line for Philadelphia. Okay. So, 1st and 10 coming up now for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a one-point game. Philadelphia trails by 1 at home here. Trails by 1 at home. Looks like taking a quick look at his wrist right now and dropping down the flap, making sure the call is made right here. Here is Jalen Hurts. Shotgun formation, Saquon Barkley to his right. I'm electrified from that last play from the 49ers here. A look to the right-hand side. Saquon gets a block upfield. Barkley breaks through a couple of tackles, picks up 12 yards, and gets this out to about the 3rd. Ooh, flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. Oh, my gosh. Holding. Offense. This is going to be against, looks like, yeah, that's pretty obvious right there. That's going to be Darius Cooper, who is going to be on the hold right now. Definitely holding. Probably should have called that because I saw it happen in real time. Saw it in real time. This will bring up a 10-yard penalty, folks, and it'll back up the Philadelphia Eagles. This would have been a first down except the holding negates everything. So it brings up a first down and 20. I guess it is still a first down. First down and 20. 14 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this football game. The Eagles are down by just 1 point. Saquon Barkley standing to the right of Jalen Hurts right now. Jalen Hurts directing traffic. He'll take the snap and look to the left. He will find, nobody here. It is intended for Dallas Goedert. Great job defensively by Garrett Wallow. Looks like Wallow breaks up that one. It does bring up a second down and 20. It stops the clock with 14:15 on it. Couple big supers had come in today. Thank you, FDJC Engine, if you're still watching. Thanks again for that $25 super in here as well, A-Rock's channel. Shotgun formation on second down and 20. Jalen Hurts has a man in motion on second and 20. He will hand this off to the right-hand side, and Saquon Barkley gets out past the 30. Call it the 32-yard line. This will be a 7-yard gain on second down, and this will bring up a third down and 13. It starts the clock once again. 7 yards is commendable for a running back on first down, on first and 10. You need more than that. It's a third down and extra long. The Eagles are still behind the sticks, folks. Eagles are still behind the sticks. They need 3 yards just to get to the original line of scrimmage, and then another 10 to pick up a first down. Empty backfield here. 32-yard line for Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts takes it. A 4-man rush coming in. Hurts goes to the right-hand side looking for an option. It's incomplete. It brings up a fourth down and 13. And the Philadelphia Eagles are in trouble right now. They're going to have to punt. Fourth down and 13, and the Philadelphia Eagles will have to punt. I'm in the boondocks talking about sticks, y'all. Oh, man. Popping another cough drop. We got one more game coming up. It's punt practice, folks. It's punt practice. Here is Braden Mann to send this away. Braden Mann getting ready to send this away. Punt team is out here. There is the boot. Good game defensively for both sides. It's a muffed punt for Sky Moore. Sky Moore returns, gets out to the 31-yard line, maybe the 32. Let's see, just trying, whether it goes or not. Super Chat, Rohan Subtopic. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate your $2 Super Chat, my friend. Good to have you in here, sir. Welcome in. Folks, I'm going to try to save the voice because we've got one more game coming up after all of this is said and done. It is 6 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. 13 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in this football game. The San Francisco 49ers have possession now. They're going to take their time here, but we go to another quick commercial break. Okay, apologies for that. Give us the ball back, says Madam Muff. Oh, my gosh. Don't do that, Ref Green. That's funny. It's 4:07 here. You must be on the West Coast, my friend. Okay. And suddenly Seymour. The Alamo, saying Kevin. Okay. I've got 13 minutes and 20-ish seconds left to go in this game, guys. The 49ers have the football. It'll be a first and 10 at the San Francisco 34 when we get back from this commercial break. Reading some of these comments right now. We are in the past, says Truman. You're in the past, Truman. Be sure to smash that refresh button right now. What is in the basement of the Alamo? You know, I've been to the Alamo a few times. I've actually been twice this year. Haven't really seen anything down there. Let's see. It's 9 p.m. here, says Letra. So you must be ahead of us right now. 7 a.m. in Thailand. You guys are already into tomorrow, Chance Tanner. Ozzy is in the basement of their crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people. No, Pee-wee's bicycle. Jennings threw the first touchdown in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Hey, nice. Way to bring that one back up. That's facts. In Brazil, the Seahawks are already champions. Cairo Santos deserves a statue at the Bears Stadium, says Arthur Ferra. Appreciate it, man. Okay. I got 13 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. So first and 10. 13-15 on the clock. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left. Looks like Christian McCaffrey going out to the right. It's now an empty backfield here for San Francisco. Brock Purdy takes the snap from the 31-yard line on the right hash. He will find Kyle Juszczyk, who will roll over a few times after making the catch and picks up a first down. They get to the 41-yard line. Juszczyk made the catch on the ground and just started barrel rolling while on the ground to pick up the first down. It worked. First down, 49ers. The clock is ticking. 12 minutes and 48 seconds. We've got a single back formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Motion on the field. Kyle Juszczyk is the motion man. Christian McCaffrey going to use the Juszczyk block. McCaffrey picks up about 2 yards. It brings up a second down. Call it a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Looks like the Eagles have a banged-up player who's coming off the field right now. This banged-up player is going to be Jordan Davis. That's not good news. Jordan Davis holding the calf right now, the left side. Second down and 7 at the San Francisco 44. Second down and 7 at the San Francisco 44. Single back formation. Purdy against the blitz right now. He'll air this out. It's a shot upfield. That's going to be picked off by Quinyon Mitchell again. It's a first down. I think we get a return. No, he's down by contact. It's intercepted. Quinyon Mitchell gets the football back, but hold the phone. There's a flag. We got an interception. There's a flag on the play. Brock Purdy threw another one. Intended for Jake Tonjes. Ooh, there was a hold at the top of that route right here. Let's find out what this flag is. Intercepted by Quinyon Mitchell. I have no idea what the penalty is. I don't know if it was a hold before or a PI before or what. The clock is stopped. I saw a flag. They might have waved this off. I don't see them saying anything about a flag right now. There was definitely a flag on the field. They might have waved this off. Yeah, I don't see anything about it. So let's just pick up our flag here. It's first and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. They waved this off for sure. Eagles have the football, 11:55. Football at the 38-yard line. Philadelphia still alive, huh? Motion to the top of the screen. This motion man is going to be Devontae Smith. The snap, the handoff, Saquon Barkley to the left-hand side. He does bob and weave and pick up 8 yards on first and 10. That'll work. It brings up a second down and 2. It advances the football from the Philadelphia 38 to the Philadelphia 46, and we are just shy of midfield now. $11 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's second down and 2. 46-yard line. Landon Dickerson pointing to the defense or telling everyone to back up. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but we've got a single back right now. Under center, Jalen Hurts will take it and fake it. Goes to the left-hand side. He's got room to roam, and he will get it himself. He will pick up 3 yards. A flag coming in against the 49ers. This is going to be unnecessary roughness. The flag came in because Jalen Hurts had given himself up. They're going to say that this is going to be a late hit delivered right now. And they're going to try to blame this on Clelin Ferrell. Hurts definitely slid, and Ferrell... No, this one's actually going to not be against Ferrell. This one's likely going to go against Marquez Siegel. Marquez Siegel might be the one who gets charged for it. Flag on the play. It is going to be personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the San Francisco 49ers. So the call was there, guys. It is unnecessary roughness against the 49ers. It will be a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of it. So from the Philadelphia 46, a 5-yard pickup here. I don't like that call personally, guys, but it's going to be an automatic first down. We're now at the 36-yard line for the Philadelphia Eagles in 49ers territory. Eagles with the football on 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley stays on his feet, picks up 10 full yards here. Call it 9. 2nd down and 1 coming up now. Starts the clock with 10:40. 2nd down and 1, about 10:40 left to go. Football at the San Francisco 27-yard line. Football at the San Francisco 27. We've got one more game after this, guys. Just one more. And then tomorrow night. 2nd down and 1. Philadelphia Eagles with possession. Philadelphia Eagles at the San Francisco 27. They're showing blitz on the 49ers side of things. Jalen Hurts will take the snap. He'll hand this off to Saquon. Saquon, a little patience right there, turns that into a 6-yard pickup. That's good for a Philadelphia Eagles. 1st down. 1st down for Philly moves us to the San Francisco 21. 1st and 10 coming up now for the San Francisco 49ers at the 1st and 10 coming up now for the Philadelphia Eagles in San Francisco 49er territory. Clear as mud? Fantastic. The drive chart down below to help you guys visualize here, folks. We've got a single back in on this play, about 1.5 yards shy of the red zone. It's a handoff to Saquon Barkley, who is hit immediately on the play, and Saquon, a little slow to get up. He's going to stay on his back. Saquon going to stay down right now. Saquon going to stay down right now. He rolls over. Uh-oh. Saquon gets up. Okay. Okay, that's good news. 2nd down and 9. It was a 1-yard pickup for Saquon, but he is unbuckling the chin strap, and he's trying to skip his way through it. He's trying to walk this thing off right now. He is going to jog gingerly off to the sideline. Saquon Barkley tags in Tank Bigsby. That'll be an injury timeout right now as Saquon comes off the field. At least he's able to jog it off himself. The hit from the side is really what the problem was right there. Siegel. I don't know what the injury was for Saquon Barkley, but oof, ouch. My TV screen says 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 at the San Francisco 21-yard line. 9:13 on there. By the way, Saquon Barkley has gone over 100 rushing yards today. Christian McCaffrey hasn't even broken 50 on the ground. Clock is ticking once again on 2nd down and 10. It's a shotgun formation. Tank Bigsby to the right-hand side of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is lined up on the right hash here, 5 yards behind the center. Hurts calls an audible. I can't see the play clock. Yes, I can. 2nd down and 9. Hurts shoots to the end zone, looking for Jahan Dotson. It's swatted away. Another one for Renardo Green. That's another pass deflection for Renardo Green. That came up during our trivia quiz. It's 3rd down and 10. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. Little bit of contact there, ref. I'm surprised you didn't drop a flag for pass interference there. Jahan Dotson. Could have gone either way. Saquon Barkley asking for his helmet back. I think Saquon might go get looked at here. We'll see what happens. 6 plays in, 41 yards later. It's a 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. The blitz coming in against Jalen Hurts. Hurts will fire this up the middle. It's going to be caught down at the 15-yard line. The catch is made by Will Shipley, but it brings up a 4th down and 4. Do we go for it or no? You got to take the points here, right? You got to take the lead. 4th down and 4 at the San Francisco 15-yard line. This should be a field goal, right? Like, let's not get crazy here. This one should be a 33-yarder. Let's not get crazy here. It's a 33-yard chip shot field goal coming in with about 8 minutes left to go. The kick is up. The kick is good. And more field goals coming in, guys. 8 minutes on the clock. The field goal is up. The field goal is good. And the Eagles will take the lead again with 8 minutes left to go in this game. Eagles have 8 minutes left to go in this game. The field goal is there. And the score is 19-17. Who will win this game? We just hit 94,000 subscribers, and hopefully we continue growing here. It's exciting stuff, says Merton. Looks like, reading some of these, 20K, says Ray. What up, Ray? Hey, Ray. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. The refs will win, says Jamie Acosta. Eagles fly like an eagle to the sea. Go Birdies, says Anna. Go Birdies. Purdy looking like he might lose to the Birdies. But I've got 6:20 p.m. here Central Standard Time. Can someone out there in the chat, maybe I can do it myself. I just want to confirm that the next game did not get pushed back as well. We had the last game, this game right now, get pushed back like 45 minutes. So now I'm wondering if they're going to push back the 7 p.m. game to 7:30 or 7:20. Maybe someone out there in the chat can do that research for me and let me know. John saying, doesn't seem like it. Che Wright says that the game was canceled altogether. The game was canceled altogether. I don't think that's true. 8-minute drive. Roy Williams saying, I can't. 100K inside 1 year. Amazing, says No Bootlickers. No, we've actually, this is our 3rd year, dude. We've been doing this for 3 years now. It says 720. Says, okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Because when I started this, when I put this together, when I put this together, it was supposed to be a 7 p.m. game. So it looks like the game got pushed back to 7:20. Thank you for the update right now. The next game will start at 7:20. That's in 1 hour. We've got 8 minutes left to go in this football game. Honestly, it could take a full hour. Says 8:30 Eastern Time. 9 p.m. kickoff, says Glenn. Oh, man. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, huh? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. What up, John Blackie? I see you out there. 9:30 San Antonio time, says JumpTube. Man, I'm getting all kinds of different stuff right now. Getting all kinds of different. I'm sorry I asked, guys. I'm sorry I asked. Let's see if I can't find it here. Just want to verify. ESPN says ESPN has pushed this one. Looks like 7. Coño, ¿dónde está eso? It says 7 p.m., 7:15 p.m. right here. I didn't realize it was going to be that easy. Here's the kickoff. We do get a return out to the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10 with 7:55 left to go. Any score for looks like 2,400, almost 2,500 pounds, says Inner Circle. Okay. So, we've got a 1st and 10 coming up right now. It's a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 34-yard line. Daniel with a $2 super chat. Let's take a quick look at it. Uh-oh. What's the latest you've live streamed a game? That's a fun question. And I could answer that question. I'll answer it here quickly after this play. 1st and 10, motion on the field from Juszczyk. It's going to be a drop back on this play. Purdy will find Juszczyk on the left-hand side, picks up 5 yards, and this brings up a 2nd down and 5. So 2nd down and 5 coming up here for the 49ers. The clock is ticking. There was one time where we did an NFL game and then we cut over to Major League Baseball, and I ended up getting stuck for 18 innings. I checked in on the 8th inning, and the game went for 18 innings, bro. That's the answer to that, Daniel. That happened this season, by the way. That actually did happen this season. 2nd down and 5. 39-yard line. The snap comes in. It's a 4-man rush. Brock Purdy's in trouble. He slips away. He pump fakes. He dives head first and picks up the 1st down. First down for Brock Purdy, a 5-yard scramble there. Yes, B. Boru, I will be live tomorrow as well. First and 10. San Francisco at the 44-yard line now, their own 44-yard line. Yeah, Mr. Fred Smoker, it was the Mariners game. And I was like, yeah, I'll check in just for this last inning or two. 18 innings later. Big throw upfield. The catch is made. My goodness, Demarcus Robinson has been everywhere on the field today. Demarcus Robinson makes the grab. He gets up and goes first down. Oh, man, the savagery. He picked up the first down and said, cry, Eagles, cry, as he gets up. Okay, 49ers are down by just 2. They're at the 40-yard line right now. Purdy takes the snap. The blitz gets through immediately. Brock Purdy has to throw this thing away. He sends out the airmail. It's incomplete. It's second down and 10. Intended receiver there was Jake Tonjes. Stop showing me the George Kittle Achilles pop. I'm so sick of watching George Kittle and his Achilles literally snap. Oh, makes me sick, dude. Poor George Kittle. Second down and 10. Philadelphia backed up to their own 40-yard line. We've got a shotgun formation here for the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers with the football. Motion from Kendrick Bourne. The snap comes in. It's checked down to CMC. He'll use a block. He'll step on the gas. Going to use the speed. Gets inside the 30. It's a first down. Christian McCaffrey. First down, San Francisco. The 49ers pick up a first down and makes it first and 10. I got to get my clock ticking here. It's first and 10 inside of the Philadelphia 30 at the Philadelphia 29. 5 minutes and 25 seconds here left to go. Hands on the knees right now for Christian McCaffrey. He'll take the snap right here. Purdy will hand this off to Christian McCaffrey, and this gets out to the 25-yard line. This will be a 4-yard gain. It brings up a second down and 6 at the Philadelphia 25. So second down and 6 at the Philadelphia 25-yard line. Playoff football, folks. It is wild card weekend. I cannot explain or express how important these final 5 minutes are of this game. It's a 2-point game. The Philadelphia Eagles up by 2. The San Francisco 49ers will take the snap. A blitz coming in. Brock Purdy's in trouble. Brock Purdy's going to get bagged. Down he goes. Marcus Epps going to be credited. Ooh, maybe not. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this is. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a holding on the defense. Holding on the defense. Reed Blankenship was holding upfield here, hanging on to Jake Tonjes. Oh, my gosh. Hanging on to Jake Tonjes on the play, and the Eagles in disbelief on this one. Reed Blankenship gives up a first down to the San Francisco 49ers, and this puts us inside of the red zone. 4 minutes and 32 seconds here left to go. It's a first and 10 coming up for San Francisco. Brock Purdy sends a man in motion. From the 20-yard line, play clock down to 3. The snap comes in, a handoff to CMC, left-hand side, stays on his feet, takes it inside the 10. It's first and goal. Down at the 10-yard line, first and goal coming up now for the San Francisco 49ers. 4:20 left to go in this game. You know what that means. It means that the 49ers are in scoring position right now with 4 minutes left to go. 3 timeouts remaining for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 timeouts remaining for the San Francisco 49ers. Break! They line up. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Kyle Juszczyk to the top of the screen. This play is going to be play number 8 on the drive. After 57 yards and 4 minutes on this drive, Purdy will deliver this pass to the left-hand side. Kyle Juszczyk, an athletic grab to make the catch and turn away from the challenge in midair. Bit of a back shoulder fade right there. I think that pass was intended to trail Kyle Juszczyk. I don't think it was meant to be on the inside. If it was, that would have been picked off. Good job by Juszczyk to hang on to it. 2nd and goal at the Philadelphia 4-yard line. 2nd and goal at the Philadelphia 4-yard line. Left hash, Brock Purdy directing traffic. Juwan Johnson at the bottom of the screen. Play clock down to 2. They are showing blitz on the Eagles side. It's a little play action. It's a shot to the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Juwan Johnson. Third down and goal. Third down coming up. Great job to break that up. Cooper DeJean gets a pass deflection there. Cooper DeJean definitely gets a pass deflection on there. Remember, Cooper DeJean is the man who had that pick 6 in last year's Super Bowl. Third down and goal. Play clock down to 8. Brock Purdy directing traffic again. Seems to be a lot of confusion. The snap coming in, looks to the right, looks to the left. Brock Purdy delivers up the middle. It's going to be caught. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. And the San Francisco 49ers going to put up 6 more points. It is 23-19. Looks like another super came in right now. Let's effing go, says Succulent Life. You heard what the girl said. Let's go. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 minutes and 54 seconds here left to go in this football game. Extra point attempt. Kick is gonna be shanked, and the extra point attempt is no good. Extra point attempt is no good. It's now a 4-point game. Oh, man. So now both kickers have missed an extra PAT. Looks like he just shanked this one there as well. Both kickers have missed a PAT today. So now we're all squared up. Someone mentioned that PAT was going to come back to haunt the Eagles. Looks like it's all even. All even here. Ladies and gentlemen, that drive went for 10 plays, 66 yards, and 5 minutes milked off the clock. We're going to cut back to another quick commercial break as we approach the 2-minute warning. We've got about 54 seconds until we hit that 2-minute mark. Okay, I'm scared, says Bean. Bean, don't be scared. This is what makes this sport so exhilarating. It is moments like this. It is crunch time like this where things get amped up, the intensity gets amped up, and the Eagles have their fate in their hands right now. If the Eagles can score a touchdown with this much time remaining, they will advance. Most likely. Most likely. However, if the Eagles now score a touchdown and they get the extra point attempt, it's a 3-point game, which means the 49ers could tie it up, and we could get overtime in this one. All right, we have a holder here for the kickoff. The Eagles about to receive this kickoff. The Eagles about to receive this kickoff. We're lined up here to kick this thing off. The kick is up, up, and away. This is going to end up being a touchback. They're going to take the knee. Eagles going to start this drive on the 35-yard line with 2 minutes and 54 seconds here left to go. If my teams treated every quarter like it was 2:54, there'd be a lot more scores, says Rick. That's true, Rick. That is true. Asking a lot out of Jalen Hurts to go get a touchdown, says Jump Tube. Will Brock Purdy be MVP, says T-Rec. I don't know, man. There's a guy named Matthew Stafford out there. There's this other guy named Josh Allen who might also be in that conversation. There's also this dude that we're going to see later named Drake May who's in the conversation as well. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Dropping back here, a check down, going to be caught by Saquon Barkley. Tackle going to be made, an aggressive tackle by Eric Kendricks. It's a 3-yard gain. It's a 2nd down and 7. It starts the clock. Hurry up offense here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're lined up. Snap comes in. Looking left, throwing left. Saquon Barkley going to get ankle tackled right there. Oh, what a way to make the play. Wow, an ankle tackle on the left-hand side. That's going to be Garrett Wallow who makes the play. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. Just like that, it's 3rd down. The clock is stopped with 2:25. Looked like someone went out of bounds. Maybe Saquon went out of bounds. Clock is stopped. 2:25. It's 3rd down. This could be it, man. This really legitimately could be it right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. Motion, snap, blitz coming in. Eagles will fire. It's incomplete. It brings up a 4th down. A.J. Brown was open. He dropped the pass. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. It's 4th down and 5. And you got to imagine that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go for it here. Down by 4, a field goal does no good. A.J. Brown hits him in the gloves with space. That's a dropped pass, and Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown. 4th down. They're lined up to go for it. Empty backfield for Jalen Hurts right now. With 2:21 left to go on 4th down, the snap comes in. Looking, surveying, Hurts will deliver. It is going to be caught upfield. This time it's Dallas Goedert who makes the play. 1st down, Philadelphia Eagles. Wow. This will take us to that 2-minute warning here, guys. On 4th down and 5, Dallas Goedert is the man. Goddard makes the catch. We're now across midfield at the 45-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up now. Okay. So we go to the 2-minute warning. Ladies and gentlemen, if I've had your attention for the last 10, 15, 20 minutes, and you are not currently subscribed to this channel, smash that subscribe button. If you're feeling a little less committal, the like button is there as well. Don't forget to smash the like button. Okay, folks, when we get back from the 2-minute warning, it'll be a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 45-yard line. The Philadelphia Eagles have all 3 of their timeouts, so plenty of time outs, plenty of chances to stop the clock right now if you're Philadelphia. Plenty of chances to stop the clock right now if you're Philadelphia. Eagles have been suspect all year, says Coach. Eagles are marching right now, says Bride a Bike. We got 25K watching right now, says Council. Let's go. This is a fantastic game at the moment, folks. A fantastic game, and the pressure is continuing to mount here. I don't think we'll end up with overtime in this game. I could be wrong. Overtime is still on the table, depending on whether or not A, the Philadelphia Eagles score, and B, if they score, how much time will be remaining for the San Francisco 49ers. For those of you who are waiting to see some more information on how this postseason playoff bracket will go, we are waiting to see who will win this game. The Bears are down here and waiting as well. So, Rams number 5. We're going to know for sure by the end of this game who is playing who and where. Just imagine the Bears down here at home. The lowest remaining seed will play the Seattle Seahawks. So if the 49ers win, they'll play the Seattle Seahawks. And if the Eagles win, they'll end up playing the Bears. The Rams will play the Seattle Seahawks. Now, if the 49ers win, the 49ers go to Seattle and the Rams will go to Chicago. Okay. None of that matters right now. The only thing that matters are the next 120 seconds of regulation time. It's 1st and 10 coming up. At the San Francisco 45-yard line, the Philadelphia Eagles have possession, and Jalen Hurts is in the huddle. Every game won by team trailing at 2-minute warning this postseason for the wild card. Interesting fact right here. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. From the 45, trailing by 4. Here it is. Surveying, throws this one up the middle. Devontae Smith makes the grab for 11. That's good for a first down, Philadelphia Eagles. They move from the 45. It's a gain of 10. From the 45 to the 35 here. From the 45 to the 35, it's a first down. 1:53 left to go. The clock has stopped right here as Devontae Smith did go out of bounds, keeping a timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's one more time, one more chance they can use to stop the clock. If they want to turn around and hand it off to Saquon Barkley, they can do that here and call a timeout with a couple remaining. 1st and 10. Left hash. Snap comes in, 4-man rush, looks to the left. Devontae Smith again gets this one down to the 20-yard line. Call it the 21. It's another first down for Philadelphia. You see Jalen Hurts doing this and cranking something up right now. So they obviously know what this hand motion means. I do not, but what I do know is that we've got a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. With 91 seconds here left to go, the snap comes in. Hurts with time in the pocket. He scrambles. He is sacked from behind. Down he goes. Keon White makes the tackle. Keon White makes the tackle. It's a sack right now. They lose a yard at 2nd down and 11. No timeout being called. We are still ticking here. 2nd down and 11 at the San Francisco 21-yard line. Jalen Hurts in a shotgun. In between the hashes right now from the 21. With less than 1 minute left to go in this game. Hurts takes it. Hurts, pump fake. Ooh, he's on the run to the right-hand side, but he is backed up big time. Gonna throw this thing away. It's incomplete. It stops the clock with 48 seconds. 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 11. The Philadelphia Eagles with 48 seconds left to go. Jalen Hurts seems to be out of breath right now. 49ers looking to make a stand. One final stand right now. Notify. I see it, my friend. Thanks for checking in, dude. 3rd down and 11 with 48 seconds left to go. It's a shotgun formation. 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. Saquon Barkley is the man standing to the right of Jalen Hurts on this 3rd down play. From the 21-yard line. Jalen Hurts, play clock down to 2. 4-man rush coming in. Hurts up the middle. It's tipped in the air. Oh, my goodness. It's incomplete. It stops the clock with 43 seconds, and the 49ers need just one more stop to win this game. Philadelphia out of time right now. Devontae Smith got his hands on that football. It was a bit of a wobbly pass right there for Jalen Hurts. It's 4th down and 11. This could be the final play of the game here for Philadelphia. This could be the final play of the season here for Philadelphia. 4th down and 11. Play clock down to 3, 2, 1. The official runs in and stops the clock. Timeout will be called. Philadelphia Eagles. No surprise there. Sirianni calls a timeout. This is it, says a world. So it's 4th down and 11. 4th down and 11 right now. The football is at the San Francisco 21-yard line. They need to get to the 10 in order to keep this game alive. They do not need a touchdown just yet. What they need is another set of downs. But you got to make sure that it's enough, because if you're 1 yard shy, it's game over. Looks like the timeout break is done. We're back in the huddle right now. 20 seconds on the play clock. Jalen Hurts making sure, pointing to every player right now inside of this huddle. Break. 4th down and 11. 21-yard line. Shotgun formation. Motion to the top of the screen right now. This could be the final play. Hurts will fire up the middle. It's tipped in the air. It's incomplete. And the 49ers are going to end up winning this game. It's first down, San Francisco. Trying to put this in the middle of the field. Looks like the Jalen Hurts and Philadelphia Eagles. Man, celebrations on the sideline right now. And that is going to be all she wrote, guys. I think that's it. 3 for 3 on this channel, says Bentley. Let's go. You did it again for me. 3 for 3 on this channel. Bentley, let's go, big dog. Wow, that pass intended for Dallas Goedert. You can see Robert Saleh face full of joy. They're going to take the knee right now. They're going to call a timeout on the Eagles side of things. It really genuinely does not matter. 2 seconds taken off. The Eagles just now being petty. Timeout called right now. And this will be it, man. This will be all she wrote. Bro, why, says Peter. Vanessa with a $5 super chat. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I love it. Appreciate the live chat, says Kelvin. Thank you, Kelvin. And Bang Bang Niner Gang, Vanessa. Appreciate that one. Good game, man. Good game today. Way to get the stop right here for the San Francisco 49ers. Nick Sirianni going to hang the head. One side celebrates while the other side, oh yeah, Eagles literally just being petty right now, calling timeouts for no reason. Here comes the final knee of the game. That's the final timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's so weak. Why would the Eagles do that? Just bow out gracefully. Take the hit, bro. Just take the hit. It's done. It's over. Bang, bang, says Troy. Bang, bang, says Troy. Well, it looks like we're going to have about 30 minutes between this game and the next game, folks. Looks like we're going to have about 30 minutes between this game and the next game. Got a 3rd down and 12 coming up now. There's the final knee. This will be the end of the game. All right, guys, this is your final. This is your final. And the San Francisco 49ers will win this game. This is your final score. Another $2 super chat coming in right now. Couple supers checking in. Courtney saying my Niners came through. Let's go. Football Nation gets a break? Question mark. What? Yeah, that's it, guys. That's your final. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. I'll be live in just a few minutes for the next live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. If this was your first time, I'm glad y'all were here. My name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. We'll be live in about, give me about 20 minutes, and we'll be live for our final game of the day. Los Angeles Chargers at New England. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys, that's it. I'm off. Thank y'all for all the supers today. There will be a new champ, says Christian. You heard it here first. All right, y'all. Buenos nachos. Actually, come back for more. I'll be here soon. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.